Okay, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. I am back with my retro watch along series. And today we are doing WWE Backlash 2016. And I have some guests with me today. I have a new guest. He also has a YouTube channel. And he is from Tino's time. Tino 1996. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Thanks for finally having me on your show. It's nice to actually be able to come on your show and not always have you on mine. Nice to
Yeah,
return the
exactly.
favor.
I mean, this is the first time you're being on. This is the first time you're on my stream.
Hey, I like it, man. Good pay-per-view too. 2016, one of my favorite years.
And then also we have another guest. He's been on my channel before. I've been on his channel. He is not a stranger to my channel. We have Kicking It with Leo. What's going on, Leo?
What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, so we here to watch Backlash 2016. So, Tino, what do you remember from the show? Like, what were some of your favorite matches from this show?
So I actually had to look up the card because like we were talking before, I actually thought we were watching like the No Mercy match card and it was Backlash. But I was looking at it and I kind of forgot about the 6-woman 6-pack challenge. But the match I really remember the most was obviously the one behind me was Ambrose and AJ Styles, one of my favorites. And I actually remember watching this pay-per-view with my cousin. My cousin, who I talk on my channel all the time, he comes and hangs out and stuff. And he's a huge AJ Styles fan. It was so funny when he returned in the draft on Friday. He texted me, he's like, AJ Styles is back. I'm back to watching wrestling. So I actually watched this pay-per-view with him. And I remember watching it, and every time AJ did a move, every time Ambrose, it was like watching like a sports game with my cousin, and he was as hyped for the sports team as he was for AJ Styles. So I'm really excited to rewatch it. I haven't watched it since that day. So
yeah, I haven't watched this pay-per-view since 2016. And some things I really enjoy from this show. I remember I'm pretty sure it was we had Ambrose and AJ, and then we also had the Miz and Dolph Ziggler. I remember that feud going on.
Oh, that was so good. At that time, man, that feud was like
red hot.
Yeah, for the IC title. I mean, that's the best Miz we got. That's definitely the best Miz we got. And then we got the crowning of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions on this show.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Then we had of course, the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion on the show. Because, this is when they redid the brand split, which actually felt like a real brand split at this time.
And apparently they're trying to bring that back, apparently. Because, the rumors is pretty much they're saying that they want to go back to doing this like they used to do in 2016 and have, brand exclusive pay-per-views. Like Raw has their own set of pay-per-views and SmackDown does as well. I mean, I know it's been a lot of up and down for most people, but I can see where it comes from because I think bringing that back, it will give more opportunities to everybody, I feel like, that are on both rosters when you look at it in the longevity.
I mean, sidebar before we get started with this watch along. I'm not really a big fan of them bringing back separate, brand split pay-per-views. I'm not really a fan of that because, when they used to do that before, the pay-per-views weren't as good. Like, why not just have both?
Because it was Vince.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. It was Vince.
This is true, but having all your big stars compiled on one show is better. From both from Raw and SmackDown, having them on one show on the pay-per-view.
But it kind of
I think it's a lot better.
I think it kind of makes it competitive in a sense too, because I feel like when you look at different companies, right, it's always gonna be about competition, and not only even in WWE, everybody's gonna be competing to be the very best, right, on their show. Yeah. So it's always gonna be about that one person who could be the best on Raw, the best on SmackDown, and then we get to see that as a Survivor Series. But outside of that, we can get to see more people get built up on these shows. When you put everybody together, it's gonna be hard for some people that's in the lower card. They're trying to get to the upper card because there's more people later. So,
and that's a good point on his part too, to think about with this pay-per-view, tag team champions or SmackDown tag team champions. If they were to never have the brand exclusive at the time, you're telling me Rhino and Heath Slater would have won the,
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that Rhino and Heath Slater really made a name for themselves around this time. becoming the champions after they did win the titles and everything like that.
Did you guys see what happened earlier? I did look at some of the WWE exclusive, drafts. We even talked about it before we got on here about people getting drafted to Raw. We seen JD McDonough. He's on Raw now.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
the SmackDown lowdown. Don't
forget
about the lowdown.
And then we even see Mustafa Ali get put in NXT. He's in NXT now.
So is that what the free agents are doing? Because it's
the free agents, they're allowed to sign wherever they want. But for the sake
did Ali sign with that? Like, did he go there, or is that just like
they because Shawn Michaels, they brought up all these NXT people to the main roster. So I guess Shawn Michaels wanted something in exchange. So they gave him. So far, the only people that's been put in NXT so far have been Aaliyah and Mustafa Ali.
Oh, that's interesting because they also that's interesting you said because Von Wagner was one of those free agents too. So maybe that was
he might be on the main roster. He could probably be on the main roster.
That stuff the trades just makes it feel real. Like I love like the trade factor. Like you don't ever know.
That's true. So let's go ahead. Let's quit wasting time and let's go ahead and get started with this watch along. So is everybody on Backlash 2016 pay-per-view right now?
I think so.
Okay, so let's hold on. Let's try to get all synced up here. Let's do like a countdown and then we'll start it.
Mine's on 1 minute and 9 seconds.
You know how well we do at the
hold on. Okay, so you said what's yours on right now?
1 minute and 9 seconds.
Well, okay, let's try to sync up with Leo really quick, okay? And then we'll do 3, 2, 1, and then we'll start it, okay?
Yeah, great.
So we're gonna do that right now, and then if people watching in the chat, you guys can come sync up with us as well if you guys want to watch in the chat here. So let's see.
Let's go. I'm at a minute.
Because I think when you look at the brand exclusive, I feel like when I look back on it, I feel like SmackDown was just way better than Raw.
Even right now in the draft, like you look at the rosters right now, SmackDown definitely winning. Like SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown. But I think Raw it can have because you have Drew back over there. He's going to be in that World Heavyweight Championship scene. You have the Judgment Day over there probably still, and you still have Cody. I know this has been a talk of the wrestling community right now is where they do with Cody now, and now he's on Raw when they should have put him on SmackDown. Me personally. Because I know the whole thing is they're probably going to wait till WrestleMania next year. I don't think they can drag that out. I don't think they can drag out Roman's title reign for another year.
Well, that's the problem too with that.
Because people are already tired of him. People are already tired. What I think they could do is they could have Cody win Money in the Bank, and then cash in at SummerSlam.
I mean, that would be interesting. That would be a possibility too. Because you got to think about it. Wouldn't matter.
Bobby Lashley versus. I don't know about that.
Leo, yeah, let's do it. I like it. I like it, Ninja.
I like that, Ninja boy.
Book it.
What are you trying to do?
WWE 2K. Let's do it on the live stream next week, guys.
Gotta do it. Next week. We're doing that. We're doing that.
So I'm at one. What do you say you were at, Leo?
1 minute and 9 seconds.
Okay, I'm at 119.
On 119. Okay, let's try to get to 119. I'll get to 119 here. I'm almost there.
You funny yourself.
Hold on. We're all gonna sync up here. We gotta be in sync.
Man, the in sync is a big problem.
Yeah.
I'm at 119.
Is not that good on here.
Yeah, don't fast forward. This play until it gets to pause that 119. That's why.
Okay, let me go back then.
Let's get it. 119.
119. I show Shane McMahon celebrating.
Mine is at. I had to literally go back. Now mine is about to hit 1 minute. So I'm about to.
Okay, yeah, we all gonna get synced up here. We're gonna be banned and syncing.
So we're starting together and we're gonna end together, you guys. It's a technical difficulty at its finest.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, you gotta love Peacock.
Come on, God.
Peacock.
I used to take WWE Network for granted, but looking back on it, I shouldn't have.
We shouldn't have. We did. We didn't understand what we had when we had it.
Also, Leo, you see my world championship back there?
Oh, Leo.
Yeah, he got Goldie. Now it's back
there.
You're at 116 or 119?
119.
Okay, I'm at 116 right now.
Tell me when you get
3, 2, 1, press play.
Wait.
I'm at 118. I'm at 118.
Wait. Okay, well, that's good enough. Okay, ready? On 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Bam! Here we go.
The fact that he pulled a Vince McMahon at WrestleMania, he ended up tearing his quad.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
He pulled a Vince McMahon. He pulled a Vince McMahon and a Triple H.
Oh damn, this pay-per-view is only 2 hours and 30 minutes. Shit, I thought it was like 4 hours.
Nah, yeah, dude, this is.
That's the thing. Like that's the thing when you have brand exclusive pay-per-view, they were shorter.
I'll tell you what, the Blue Eyes thing was really cool.
Yeah,
I really like it. Was just I don't know. It just
the fact that I'm seeing
the presentation of all of this just felt like you were watching a SmackDown show.
And one thing you forgot to mention, Jugs, this was like literally the start of like the Usos that we have now.
Oh,
the heel version definitely. Of the Usos.
That's
because right around this time they turned heel.
That's right, because this is when they were still wearing the face paint and everything.
Because around this time, Backlash, they weren't wearing face paint anymore.
Oh, did they take it off? Like,
yeah, right before that. Because I think like right before they announced they were doing brand exclusive pay-per-views, like right when they announced Backlash, that's when they turned and took the face paint.
Dolph Ziggler
and the Miz.
People can do what they and say what they want about
Dolph Ziggler is a free agent right now, I think.
Yeah.
He should really go to SmackDown. Because not only was AJ an MVP on SmackDown, but so was Dolph.
I'm the face that runs this place. I like the theme song for this paper.
The fact is, I have his shirt right now, and I'm rocking it.
Make sure I turn that down. Don't get copywritten, bro. Did I tell you guys how I got copywritten 8 seconds off of one of the music songs, one of the WrestleManias? It literally.
No, you didn't tell me.
It took a day and a half for it to delete 8 seconds of the video. I cried. I was like, really? It was one of like the theme songs. I was like, you suck.
What WrestleMania was that?
I forgot which one it was. It was in the 20s. I did so many, I lost track after like 26.
WrestleMania 28. I don't know.
It was right. Yeah, it was like I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that one because it was the MGK and Flow Rider.
Oh, MGK. Okay, so he was doing Invincible.
It was.
He was performing Invincible, and he was performing.
I skimmed through it, but I guess I missed the part. I was like 8 seconds. You suck.
It's funny looking back on this. Like for 2016, knowing that I'm literally just saw Naomi and now she's in Impact Wrestling.
Oh
yeah, and also saw that CM Punk was backstage at Impact Wrestling as well.
So was Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné. So was Sasha.
And then so I think Kalisto was too because Kalisto is really good friends with Sasha.
Yeah, yeah.
The show was held from Richmond, Virginia. Okay.
What match do we start off with?
I think it's the women's match.
I thought it was a tag.
I don't remember. We'll see who's right here.
It's a 6-woman tag.
It's a 6-woman's.
Here comes the
challenge. Yo.
Here comes the GM of SmackDown.
They need to bring back GMs, but I mean personally for SmackDown, they gotta go with Teddy Long for SmackDown.
So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about like Rob Van Dam holding the thing sideways because he was obviously stoned and Michael Hayes?
I mean, I think it kind of made sense in a way for RVD to announce Matt Riddle just because there are parallels there. He's pretty much this generation's Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is pretty much this generation's RVD. He just hasn't won a world championship yet.
Yeah, I think I know people might not like Matt Riddle, but I think Matt Riddle could possibly be a champion one day. I mean, I think he could have possibly been the next.
Well, he's on Raw right now, so I think he could be. He could have a good match with Gunther for the Intercontinental title.
I think he'll be in the tournament for sure.
He will. I don't think I think he'll probably get it very close to the end, but he probably won't.
Yeah,
or probably like midway.
Honestly, until tomorrow, I can't tell like who will be in it, but it's obviously gonna be like I honestly right now wouldn't mind seeing Seth win it.
I think my top three probably right now is Seth, Finn Balor, and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
I also have Cody.
No,
you gotta have him finish the story. You gotta have
because he got drafted to Raw though, like.
But
Cody,
that's why the Money in the Bank.
Here's the thing: he can win Money in the Bank.
That's true.
So until Money in the Bank happens, then I'm gonna hope.
I see Rollins going to SmackDown. I hope tomorrow. Hey, Leo, we're gonna do a stream tomorrow night for the draft, and
you might have to join us, Tino, for that. I mean, you can even stream it.
I'm already live on my own stream.
Hey, you know what we could do? We could just I could join Tina's stream and I could stream it to my channel and you can stream it to your channel, Leo. We can all do that.
We can all be
that.
So pretty much
I'm not all fancy like that. I don't know how to do
so
all
pretty
that.
much the way we do it. So like when I be on there, I can like literally stream it to like YouTube if I'm with joining somebody, and I can just stream it. All of us in here, I can stream it if I wanted to.
That's interesting. Yeah, I never knew that. Interesting.
Yeah, you can do that.
So
like,
we really all can
people
watch
always ask me to come on during like Raw and SmackDowns, and I'm one of those where I don't want to miss my own stream, but I also want to come on others, and there's like
yeah, we can literally just stream it to our channel if we want to. Like when it's whoever sets it up, like he can stream it to all of our channels.
That's interesting. Is that how you guys do it sometimes? Because I see like how like you guys are both live sometimes. Like
okay. That's how we do it.
That's how I do it.
Gotcha. Okay. Fun fact. Learned something new today.
I'm literally looking at who's going to be eligible for tomorrow night.
Yeah, have they put that out?
I'm gonna read out who's been. Do you want me to go through the people who's been drafted already for night one, or?
Well, I mean, I already know who all of them are.
Yeah, because so far the only free agents we have is Omos and Dolph Ziggler.
Where'd you see that thing about Ali?
It was literally on Twitter. If you go to WWE's Twitter, it's literally there.
Interesting. Oh, we got Dragon Lee and JD McDonough, his last NXT. JD McDonough taking on Mr. Dragon Lee. Remember, the draft don't go into effect until next Monday.
And
it doesn't go until after Backlash. It's gonna be a lot of wrestling this month for the most part. It feels like.
I thought WrestleMania was the end of it, and it
no, because literally AEW Double or Nothing is this month, and we have NXT Battleground in May.
And then we also have Night of Champions,
and we have Backlash. So 4 pay-per-views pretty much.
I really wasn't. Because I don't like the Saudi shows, but I'm gonna have to definitely.
I'm gonna watch that one because I want to see who's gonna
become the new World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah.
Because I think the reason why people don't, I wouldn't be mad if Cody won, but if he wins, it's gonna be like a consummation prize because everybody who's pretty much gonna win that title outside of Seth, they already got beat by Roman, so it won't feel like nobody would care. Yeah. Because it's like a second place championship.
Yeah, that's very true.
Let me look. I'm gonna look.
Can you hear my TV? It's my TV. Okay, I just want to make sure it's not all.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really hear anything.
So also Natalia got drafted to Raw as well.
That's right. Okay. Zoe Starks too. Don't forget.
Yeah, Zoe Starks. I'm hoping for Rollins to go SmackDown because they're coming to Des Moines here.
I don't think he's gonna get drafted right now. I because they're not gonna split up Becky and Seth. They're gonna keep their couples together.
Yeah, so that
I was surprised.
As soon
but
as
you know what they probably do.
I was surprised what they did though. Like they literally
Becky's coming out right now.
I was just surprised that Bianca got drafted to SmackDown with the Raw Women's Championship. I don't want to see a switcheroo again.
Didn't they do that back in 20? What year did they do that?
2021. Remember where you see what happened with Charlotte?
Oh my God!
Yeah, that didn't go well.
And that was the other thing too. It was like, why didn't they draft Bianca and Montez to Raw and then transfer Angelo to SmackDown? But they
because people are ready. People are ready for that singles run for Montez. He's literally in my top 5 picks to possibly win Money in the Bank this year.
Man, like he's got everything, the charisma, just everything, the drive to be like that superstar that could be so good. Like he's one of those guys we could watch a documentary for in 10 years, and we're watching him literally from Street Profits to being at the top of the card. Speaking of Natalia, why is this woman in every single big wrestling match for the women? Royal Rumbles, Elimination Chambers, WrestleMania, everything. Listen,
she never wins it. She never wins.
Listen, I love Natty as much as the next person, but like,
it's funny how I look back on this and like I literally didn't want the fact is when you look back on SmackDown, remember how people didn't like her and the fact she ended up winning the SmackDown Women's Championship?
Got to feel the glow, everybody. Got to do it since she's not here.
Feel the glow. There you go. Feeling the glow.
I just turned off all my lights.
Okay, so these are people that's going to be eligible for night 2.
Oh, do we got a list? Where you got the list?
I got it right
It's
here.
on WWE.com.
Is it? Really?
Yeah. So these are the people that's eligible. We have Akira Tozawa, Alpha
first round
Academy,
pick.
Alpha Academy of Otis and Chad Gable. I see that's team splitting. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Asuka, but she asked for a release. Will she get a release? I don't know.
So that was true. So she
she's asking for she asked for a
Going back to
release.
Japan.
Oh damn.
She wants to go back to Japan.
See, I didn't know that. I thought it was.
We have Austin Theory, who's probably going to go to SmackDown. Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, and Ricochet. Brock Lesnar.
Wait, it's Baron Corbin or is it? It is Baron Corbin. It's not Happy Corbin. That's big.
I think that they said somebody even talked about it. He's going back to his lone wolf. He's going back to lone wolf.
Man, I'd be so happy. That would, and he got his first win. If you saw that, he got his first win in Paris.
Imagine if he goes back to lone wolf and becomes world champion, and has the theme and everything back.
Man, that would be awesome.
Dude, I miss this Alexa Bliss.
Yes, me too. I found this action figure. And it comes with her little thing that she has or whatever.
Lily?
Yeah, no. Well, I have that one too. I have Lily, but the little thing that she carried around and she'd put behind her, like the little.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what.
I don't know how I feel. So Carmella, when it came to her old theme is just so much better than the one she has now.
You know what that theme reminds me of? I'm so fancy. Oh, who used to?
Oh, Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea. Yeah, that's what the song used to remind me of.
Yeah. It's so crazy to think she was the last pick in this draft too, and
then she ended up. I just still am salty because she ended up winning the first women's Money in the Bank and ended up winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. And some of the women who are probably 10 times better than her haven't even sniffed the championship opportunity yet.
Nikki Bella, oh my god, dude. Dude, I used to not be a big fan of Nikki Bella, but
this rivalry was so great between Nikki and Carmella. For the first time, we actually had a rivalry that wasn't competing for a title. But it was
actually good though.
Yeah. And then why did they get rid of Talking Smack? Listen, they could do lowdown whatever, but Talking Smack just made everything feel I would actually take time out of my day every Tuesday and watch that.
Yeah.
It was actually
Smack was good. I love when The Miz came on and then
Did you know MJF was one of the cameramen during that?
Remember? I didn't know he was a cameraman, but I remember when it was I think it was at an NXT and Samoa Joe was coming out with the NXT championship.
He was
come out the way
with him or whatever.
Did you know he's in AEW right now, but Ricky Starks, he was a fan at one of these WWE shows.
Yeah, a lot of these AEW guys are probably fans of these shows.
What about the dude from the Acclaim being Bobby Lashley's sister?
Oh my! Oh no!
Matt Caster. There we go.
Wait, what happened?
You don't remember Matt Caster being Bobby Lashley's sister in that awful promo they did with Sami Zayn and everything? Was it 16, 17, I think?
It was in 2018. Remember when Sami Zayn...
You got to send me a link. You got to send me a link to that video.
No, so what he's saying is when they did that segment with Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley, you remember how about Bobby Lashley's sister, that awful segment?
Mm-hmm.
The people that were playing the sisters was the Acclaimed.
I don't remember that at all.
That was in 2018. I think I was actually there when that happened. And I was like...
That was in Houston?
I believe when they did that, it was in Houston. You see what I'm talking about? You had... Look how... When you go back into 2016, you had people that was on the undercard being used in main event championship opportunities. You don't see that nowadays. That's why I look back at 2016, they gave opportunities to everybody. Now it's just only if you're the Four Horsemen, Bianca, Rhea, occasionally Asuka or Alexa. If you're not them, you're not getting used.
And the biggest thing, I just really hope that it's some even the camera angle. Do you guys remember this camera angle they did for SmackDown for a while? Even the camera angle felt different. And it's I really hope. Like we said, I really hope when they do this, just make new stages, make new things, so it feels like
a new presentation, pretty much.
Yeah, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Presentation. Hate presentations in school.
Presentations. I was really good at them because I'm really good at talking and stuff.
I did not like talking. I was just the one person that just wanted to be there and go home.
If I knew what I was talking about, I love doing presentations. If it was interesting to me, if I got to pick what my topic was. Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah, this is cool.
But
But
pretty much,
they
so
picked for me. I got nah, man. This ain't it.
He said the same.
so these are the people that's eligible for tomorrow's night's draft. We have Akira Tozawa, Alpha Academy of Otis and Che. I think they're getting split. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, Asuka, Austin Theory, Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, Charlotte Flair, Dana Brooke, Elias, Emma, Johnny Gargano, the Judgment Day of Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic. No Rhea Ripley being part of the Judgment Day up here as a pick, but I think that's a separate pick. Karrion Kross with Scarlett, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, LA Knight, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Nikki Cross, Piper Niven, Rhea Ripley, Rick Boogs, Riddick Moss, no longer called Madcap Moss, Riddick Moss, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, Seth freaking Rollins, Shotzi, Tamina, Tegan Knox, the Brawling Brutes of Sheamus, Rich Holland, and Butch, the LWO of Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Zelina Vega, the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the Usos, Trish Stratus, Xia Li, and select NXT superstars.
Troll.
Well, there we go. I'm excited for night 2 of the draft. I think it's gonna be very.
I just want to see where everybody gets put.
I want to see. I'm most excited to see where Rollins goes.
I just want to see where Dana Brooke gets put. I hope she goes to SmackDown.
Dana Brooke,
she's going to NXT.
Brooke, man. I was watching some of your streams. I'm like, damn, this guy really loves Dana Brooke.
No, because like literally, okay. So here's the thing. So I'm in a group chat. I'm in a group chat on Twitter for Dana Brooke fans, right? We started a trend like give Dana Brooke a chance, and it actually went trending. It was trending.
Troll?
And literally, Dana Brooke literally commented, or not even, well, she liked it and retweeted it. And then plus one of the people in our group, she actually DM'd personally.
Hey, what's up?
Thanking everybody, including me.
Get the digits, bro.
Hey, I don't know if I want to deal with the whole husband situation. I don't think I can do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who is she married to? She's married
to like some UFC fighter. I'm
right.
good.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I'll take the L on that one. That's right.
Here comes Becky Lynch.
I'd rather deal with Bo Dallas than that guy.
Yeah, bro. I listen. Bo could do it, and as long as Bray ain't around, I'll fight Bo for Liv Morgan. Lucky Bo Dallas over here. Whatever.
Natalya with a nice suplex on Becky Lynch. Oh, here comes Naomi.
You said she's gonna go to NXT.
Who?
Dana Brooke. Yeah.
That would be interesting.
A lot of people are saying that. I think what if she was the one to be behind the attacks in NXT as of recently, or she could be the one to defeat Indy Hartwell and win the NXT champion.
Oh my! Imagine how much her stock would change from going to be like a jobber 24/7 champion to winning and beating Indy Hartwell.
She's already beaten her before.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Roxanne Perez goes to the main roster.
That's what I was thinking, bro. I'm hoping. I'm praying. The only thing that I didn't like is that they did too many NXT on SmackDown Lowdown, and I feel like that's not good because now all the people that don't watch NXT still have no idea who JD McDonough is, Zoe Starks.
JD McDonough is Mini Finney. He's Mini Finney.
He's a great value. He's a great value Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Mini Finney.
He's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong.
JD McDonough has a big head. If you never noticed that, his head's huge.
Now he looks like a vampire.
The rest of his body is like in proportional with his head.
It's in proportional with his head.
It's out of proportions.
In proportion was that? It's out of proportion. Yeah, there you go.
That man. But like
he gets like a big head with a small body.
But she has beat Indy Hartwell because I watched the I think it was like a part of main event. I think right before Mania, and she actually beat Indy Hartwell right before she became NXT Women's Champion. So they could do that, and they do like a switch, like they just did, and everything like that. So I can see that happening.
What's Nikki Bella going for here?
But I think if she was to win the NXT Women's Championship, I don't think she will have a long reign though.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. It's like they need to find somebody that they can kind of build up to being like they're playing hot potato too much with like I feel like they can't make decisions sometimes.
Because I think
obviously ain't gonna last that long.
Because if she was to go down there, I mean, she can probably be down for a year, be down there for like a year or so to rebuild herself, like Mandy did. But I don't think she'll have a long reign.
On commentary.
I don't think she'll have a long reign. I think she'll probably have like a 3-month reign or something.
Is that who's doing? I was trying to figure out. That's who
he was doing that in NXT.
Well,
yeah, I miss Marvel.
I think that was another reason why, like, they switched up the announce teams. Like, I really hope they.
Also, you know, I would love to see Vic Joseph go up to the main roster, have him go to Monday Night Raw.
You know who would be? You know, somebody talked about it. Who was it? Imagine this is a commentary thing. Imagine Teddy Long. Imagine Teddy Long and Booker T as commentators. That would be funny.
That would be.
What's up, Queen Mia? How you doing?
Queen Mia.
What's
the Queen has entered.
Thanks for coming, hanging out. I feel like I'm in my own show sometimes. Thanks
for coming to hang out. Yeah. Hey, you know, this could be your show too. I mean, it's everybody's show.
It's everybody's show.
I'm sitting there talking like it's my show.
Hey, Mia, if you wanna sync up with us on watch along here, we're at 22 minutes on Backlash 2016. So if you want to watch it with us, you can.
And here's the thing. She had a breakout year in 2016.
Who did? A lot of people did.
There was a lot of people that did. Who was it?
Alexa, she had a breakout year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was the
year 2017 where she won the Women's Money in the Bank.
2018. She won the SmackDown Women's Championship in 2016. And the thing is, a lot of people gave her crap because it's like she really much didn't do anything in NXT.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything. All she was the manager and then go to the main roster and then become a women's champion in the span of like 4 months.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, well, it's good that you came to stop by for a little bit. It's good seeing you.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, definitely be safe.
Yeah. Don't be watching the video while you're on the road.
Yeah.
Don't text and drive. Don't FaceTime and drive.
What I do is I turn the lives on and then I put my phone on Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You do what?
Put my phone on Bluetooth so I can hear you while I drive.
Oh, true.
Like I try to watch everybody. I try to watch as many podcasts and episodes as I can, support everybody as much as possible.
Oh, Naomi with that big splash outside on all 5.
Naomi was just feeling it. Like this was
she was feeling the glow. The glow.
And the thing is, she's a 2-time women's champion.
That was nice. Yeah, because she won the title.
She won it in 2017 twice because she won it.
Yeah, she won at WrestleMania.
She won it at Elimination Chamber, but relinquished it and returned and won it at Mania. So she's a 2-time SmackDown Women's champion.
I thought it was weird that she relinquished it, and then I got like, what? That was good. That I got like, why did they have her win it out of the chamber? Why did it?
I think because she was dealing with an injury. She was dealing with an injury, so she really. A lot of people were under the impression she wouldn't be back in time for defended at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like she should just won it at Mania, but like, since she was dealing with the injury, it makes sense. What we got?
And the thing is,
Natalia,
a lot of the women
Alexa
had a breakout year in 2016.
We got Naomi on top rope. What's she going for here? What's we going for? We got a neck breaker here. Ooh, that was nice.
Oh my god.
Because on Raw, who did they have at that time? I know Charlotte was there.
What, on SmackDown?
And Raw in 2016.
Wait, this was elimination? Oh, yeah.
It was a 6-pack elimination change.
Okay, so Alexa Bliss was the first one to go from the neck breaker from
so
Naomi.
They really didn't have that many people on Raw, though.
Who was it? Was Bailey? No, because
Bailey didn't come until like late 2016.
Yeah, it was Sasha.
But it was Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte,
and then Charlotte and Sasha, they were flip-flopping the title. Like,
oh my god, that was when they had like their 8 matches back to back, and Sasha.
Yes, they
win. Oh my god.
At Roadblock, at Hell in a Cell, at Clash of Champions, but that was a triple threat.
You have to hot potato sometimes if you want to get to 16 World Championships.
And here's the thing. This is why a lot of people will be saying, I know everybody says I'm a Dana Frank. Of course, it's easy to notice. But in 2016, that was her breakout year. Because if you remember in the lead up to Clash of the Champions, she was literally in a fatal 4-way to determine who was going to be in that match. Okay, they put her in there with some of the biggest superstars. Naomi. They put her in there with Sasha. They put her in there with... That was a triple threat. It was her, Sasha, and Bailey.
Oh my god!
And she's pretty much beaten a lot of the women there. She's beating Becky. She's
Wait,
beating Sasha.
is that David
beating
Otunga on
Paige.
commentary? I think that was
Uh-huh.
David Otunga. Yeah, I thought that was
Who is that? Who is that on commentary?
David Otunga.
Oh my goodness, that's right, David Otunga. I forget it was Otunga, JBL, and because this is
Ronaldo.
Isn't this where he got like that where that JBL incident happened or whatever, and why he won't come back or whatever and work with him is because something that happened on SmackDown during this time.
I think
was it like something racist? He said,
yeah, something like that. I don't remember what it was.
You know, JBL is banned from Germany, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That man is stupid.
Well, wait, what did he get banned from Germany for?
He did the Nazi salute and was goose stepping around the ring.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Natalia.
Goes Natalia.
That's what I was.
2.
And then a roll up from. Oh, Nikki Bella's gone from Carmella.
And. Troll.
I'm still salty that Carmella won the women's championship before Dana did. I'm still salty about that to this very day. Because everybody knows she's more talented than her.
What about James Ellsworth winning a Miss Money in the Bank before Dana?
Mr. No Chin.
I would kill that guy in a wrestling match.
He said in a wrestling match. Man, I read some interviews from that guy. He's intelligent. Like he plays like that.
You have that mass train incident where you guys are fighting on top of a cage, and he's supposed to land in the ring, but like he misses the ring completely. You'll be missing the ring completely. You'll be throwing him off. Go like, whoops, my bad, and you kill him on purpose.
Oops.
Whoops, I'm sorry. I thought I was going to throw you in the ring.
I'll tell you what about that. I was having a little anxiety when Logan Paul started coming out at WrestleMania. I was like, please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Please don't fall.
Did
you
guys hear what they said about Logan Paul? They said Logan Paul, like he's going to probably be on a part-time schedule. I know they said that he might be back for SummerSlam. There are rumors right now that he could be back in time for Money in the Bank, be part of that Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh my god!
Also, he didn't deserve to come out on that zip line like Shawn Michaels did.
No,
he didn't deserve it. Mm-mm.
Is he eligible to be drafted? I saw him in the picture.
No, he's not. No.
He's pretty much
is Bad Bunny eligible?
No. Logan Paul can be one of those superstars, like kind of like Brock Lesnar. He can go to any brand he wants. But
and
I do think
why Brock is eligible now is because he's been there a little bit longer than he usually is. So that's probably
why he's gonna get drafted at the Raw.
I was surprised Randy Orton wasn't on part of it, but I think he'll probably return when he does.
And that's the thing is, I think, and if they do this correctly, hypothetically, they do this correctly, I think once the draft is over, I think the first few weeks will be kind of like a My GM, where we'll see like call outs and stuff like that. Hopefully, where we see like a Randy Orton return or like somebody come back or like AJ Styles did.
Disarmer.
And as I'm talking, Miss Becky Lynch becomes your new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Your inaugural.
She became the man.
No, she was
still the last.
No, I said this is before she became the man, though.
Oh yeah, I thought you said this is where she became the man. No, this is before the last kicker.
Yeah, this was 2 years before that.
Man, this is my favorite Becky Lynch. I think I don't know why.
The man, I feel. I mean, this is kind of. I think that's kind of like my favorite version too. It's kind of.
I always love Becky Lynch promos when I'm at a live show. Like when she's talking in her Irish accent, like I always go like, "What'd she just say?" Or like I like how she worded that. I like how she says that with her.
And then remember when people go to NXT and then they start singing Bailey?
Yeah.
Matt, what about that Bailey girl? Did you guys see that? I didn't even realize that was her. The Bailey, you guys remember that Bailey girl that would dress up and go to all the events?
Yeah.
Her name's Izzy. And she
I follow her.
She's like all popular and she goes to all the events and everything. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah, like, she interviews wrestlers and stuff.
Yeah, like that's so cool, man. Going from like being a fan like that and just like
that's what I want to do next year when I go to Mania. Like I'm gonna bring my camera with me and I'm gonna bring like a microphone. Like I'm gonna see if I can get some interviews with some wrestlers.
Hey, there you go, Juggernaut.
I'm gonna go to meet wrestlers for sure.
And I'm gonna see if I can get my channel promoted by a wrestler. And I'm going to put it on my channel. I'm going to see if they can shout my channel out.
There you go.
Well, I tried getting Danhausen to promote the channel at at the Wrestling Revolver
Bro.
show, but Danhausen said that he only does it off of what is it called? It's like we could pay like online. And they send,
Cameo?
send the Cameo.
Yeah, Cameo.
Yeah, Cameo. Yeah. He said
Yeah, you
that
gotta-
he only does it that way. I go, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because yeah.
But I looked at his prices. The prices to get like a shout out from him. It's like outrageous. Like I'm not paying that much.
How much is it?
I don't exactly remember, but it was like way too much for my liking.
I saw some people, they're like $17, and then you see some people that are like $1,000. It's like, goddamn. It's like shit.
I'm not doing it.
And there's other podcasts I'm on. The T.A.G podcast, the Average Gamers podcast. They have an intro when they met. Who was it? Britt Baker. They met her at an indie show, and Britt Baker was like T.A.G for the intro.
Man.
And then they met Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman said, "Now that's some tag shit right there." Yeah,
I'm
dude,
so mad. When I met the
something
Hardy
like
Boys last year, I didn't have my channel up like on YouTube as much as I do now. And it kind of makes me mad because I should have asked like Matt Hardy to be like, hey, can you shout out Tino's time or something?
Yeah, if I ever meet Britt Baker, I'm gonna have her say,
Oh God.
"Jug or not."
Oh God.
Here, they have some wrestlers. They're doing like a comic book convention or whatever. Comic Con for wrestlers. They're gonna be in Houston like in May next month, and I think they're having Mick Foley and Lita be there.
Every championship will be defended. Oh,
So,
like, and this was the thing, like, look, like Enzo and Cass, Kevin Owen, like, look, like that little promo right there felt like a Raw. I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting ready to watch like a Raw pay-per-view.
Oh, we got.
They really screwed over Enzo and Big Cat because they really could have been a big thing. They should have put the titles on them.
They should have before WrestleMania, and they should have lost them to the Hardy Boys because after the Hardy Boys,
no, here's the thing.
Right now.
Going into Mania, they were going to win.
Yeah,
Enzo and Big Cat were going to win until like kind of like at the last minute.
They said that Friday. Matt Hardy said I listened to a podcast. He said that Friday they changed it because they got the confirmation that they were going to be at Mania. I was like, damn. I was like, that's crazy. So, yeah, I would have loved to see Enzo and Cass as champions.
And here's not even that. I literally looked. Somebody talked about it.
Boom! Realist guys in the room.
Speaking of them,
it was I think 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Wow. Somebody mentioned it.
Playing hard in the paint.
Well, I can't.
Somebody was told.
Like it's so weird. Yeah, that's right. They did stop wearing the face paint, but bro, it's so weird. Like looking at the Usos like this long ago. It's the fact that this is 7 years ago is sick.
That's crazy.
Like it's disgusting to think about. Like
day one is age.
Look at Randy Orton. Look at this long rivalry. I didn't think it was this long.
Oh, the one with Bray? Yeah. I forgot.
It literally started like during the summer and it ended at Mania.
Mm-hmm. I need to get that t-shirt, that Bailey t-shirt. I'm a hugger.
Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna get the new Britt Baker t-shirt with their face all busted and everybody having a mental?
You know, one of my buddies, he was going on a date with a girl, and he wore that shirt. He said that I don't know if he actually wore it, but like he was like going on my first date with a girl, and I'm wearing this shirt. I go like, good luck with that.
They still had the Titron of like the old, play hard in the paint, but they were just different.
This is another guy. I really hope Chad Gable gets the opportunity to be a great singles competitor. Like he could be so great.
He's like the young Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Oh, that like we were talking about Riddle. He's this version's Kurt Angle.
Hey, there's
how would you feel about Jey Uso going on his own?
Going what?
Jey Uso. Have Jey Uso go become a singles competitor.
I mean, that would be interesting. Man,
I think he should be. If it's not Cody, I think it would only make sense for Jay to be the one to take down Roman.
Oh, that would be full circle all the way back to I Quit Hell in the Cell match that they did back.
Exactly. And it could be like
we stay hype.
You got it.
And it can and it could be a situation with Jay. It's like the third time's the charm.
Are they in Chicago? Where are they at?
This show is in Providence.
Oh, okay, because I just saw a Bulls.
Providence?
I saw a
Rhode
Bulls hat. I'm like, wait. I'm like, they're not in Chicago,
Island. No, they're not Chicago.
man.
Yeah, because this arena is like a little too big.
It
Like
makes me
the
so
way
mad to know
it's set
that
up.
Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona was still in WWE at this time, and they still were not using this guy. And it's just like it's so fantastic to see what he's done.
I met Matt Cardona last summer. He was
Man.
pretty cool. He had his broken. He had his torn shoulder. He tore his shoulder.
Did you meet him and Chelsea, or just him?
Just him because Chelsea wasn't there.
I was gonna say I feel like him and Chelsea go like almost. every
I'm
week.
a huge Chelsea green mark, dude.
Man, I love her. She fits that character perfectly.
Dude, when I saw her at a Monday Night Raw, like she was at a Raw like a couple years ago. It was back in 2019. Dude, I marked out. I go, dude, there she is right there. Like I was marking out.
The fact is,
and I also saw Deonna Purrazzo on a Monday Night Raw also. And people were like, who is this girl? Like, you guys don't watch NXT? Like, come on. And I thought that was pretty cool seeing Deonna Purrazzo on Raw. She went like up against Asuka or something. Like, and then Asuka, beat her, of course. But yeah, man, it's crazy. This show happened 7 years ago. Wow. This is nuts. When did they start using the down since? Day one ish. We've been down since. When did they start using that?
Like
they started using it
19.
Was it 17?
No. 2017.
That's crazy.
They were doing when
they were doing this remix. They did the remix without the lyrics at first because they just had just the instrumental, and then they started doing it with them singing over it or rapping over it. So
like, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
They didn't do that one until like late 2017. The early 2017, they just had the instrumental.
Dude, I loved the Uso Penitentiary when they did that. That was dope.
Nah, it used to be so cringe when they used to do a promo and it'd be like locked down and then they show the actual sale going through the screen. I'm like, come on, this is cringe.
And you still couldn't really tell them apart that much. I mean, you can
this is a gauntlet.
A little bit.
This is a gauntlet.
No, this is the
this ain't a gauntlet. No, this is like the
this is the semifinals for the tag team
semifinals,
tournament.
yeah.
So the winners go face Heath Slater and Rhino later on.
They did a gauntlet. What show was that they did a gauntlet at?
Was it SmackDown that they did?
I remember that was
No Mercy.
There was a pay-per-view I watched. Was it No? I don't remember. There was a pay-per-view I recently watched.
I'm telling you, I think I low-key thought we were watching No Mercy this whole time. But I was getting ready, like I was looking, I low-key, and then once you said 16, that's like I was like, wait a second. I was like, wait. That's why when I saw Ambrose and AJ Styles, I was like, where's Cena? I was like, I thought the triple threat match. I was getting ready. I was going to wear my John Cena hat.
Hey, maybe this. When they did the No Mercy pay-per-views? They did them in October. Yeah.
No
so
Mercy?
we'll do that. We'll do some No Mercy pay-per-views in October. We'll do that.
Oh my god.
We gotta do something like this every month, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Juggernaut. Get come on, man. Where's the commitment, bro? Where's
the
bro? Where's the
There's a lot into every pay-per-view they do every month. I think since May is coming up, this will pretty much be like
Judgment Day.
No, I think in May we should do.
Well, Judgment Day used to be the May pay-per-view, so like that's one of my favorite.
We should watch a Night of Champions. Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. They used to do that. Like they did that a lot of different months. Like they used to do that in September.
It used to be in September.
And then they had it one year like in July.
No. It's never been in July.
Yeah, go look up 2009. Go look up on Wikipedia.
He's like, go look up. He knew exactly which one it was too.
2009.
2009.
I remember that, Judge. I remember that Night of Champions 09.
But I was like, not like doing like the pay-per-views or the month they used to be in, but like if there's a pay-per-view happening that month, we go back and watch a pay-per-view or something like that.
Like an old Money in the Bank when Money in the Bank's on, an old SummerSlam when SummerSlam's about to be on, right?
Oh, I gotta show you. Exactly. Yeah, July 26th, 2009.
This guy's going by the months. He's not realizing what you mean. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm going by the months. Yeah, this was where was this show held
Shit,
from?
Juggernaut, we going by the months, bro. We're gonna have to go back by like the 80s or 90s because
Yeah, this is
WrestleMania
true.
used to be in like early March.
This is
It
true.
actually was July 26, 2009.
Hey, see, I told you, dude. I remember 2009
I wasn't really, I was watching wrestling, but it was like some of the pay-per-views I remember because they were always in that month. But then if they're like
because I
changing,
remember that Jeff Hardy and that
CM
Jeff Hardy
Punk.
and CM Punk feud.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that was at SummerSlam, wasn't it?
No,
That
because
was-
like
that was one of the
CM Punk
matches, yeah.
cashed his briefcase in at it was at Extreme Rules in I believe it was in June they did Extreme Rules. Was it June?
Yeah, June or July. Because it was always June for Extreme Rules because it was always the first pay-per-view in the summer. I always remember that because I remember watching
Money in
the
the
one.
Bank.
You remember
Money in
the
the
one
Bank.
with Jeff Hardy and Umaga where they went outside and everything and they
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was the one I always remember. As soon as Jeff Hardy did that, I
Yeah,
went
because
outside and did
I
a
remember there were
swan
two
stomp.
pay-per-views in June. It was Extreme Rules. It was like at the beginning of June, and then they did the Bash in June as well.
Great American Bash. The Great
Well,
American
they weren't calling
Bash.
it the Great American Bash; they was calling it the Bash. That's
Oh,
what they
I
were
know.
calling it.
No, I know. The Great American
And then-
Bash is way better though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. They did bring back some OG pay-per-views over the last few years.
It's all been on NXT if you've noticed though. Like they haven't brought any back like just regular like Great American Bash. It's always
You know,
NXT. Great
I didn't
American
mind
Bash.
the Battleground pay-per-views. Those pay-per-views, I
Or
actually
NXT
enjoyed those.
Battleground. It's like
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
I mean, for the main roster, we got No Mercy, and we also got Backlash.
I'll take it.
I would love to see like
We
Bad
don't even
Blood
get
or something.
WrestleMania Backlash. I'll take it.
Yeah, thank God it's not WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Backlash.
Goodness.
And then, because when you look at NXT, they got NXT New Year's Evil. You got NXT. What was it? What's the one to do it for the New Year's or whatever?
in your way,
In your
New
house,
Year's-
they have.
New Year's Revolution. They did. I
Exactly.
think
No, that was New Year's Evil.
New Year's Evil. No, yeah, New Year's Evil.
I wish they bring back New Year's Revolution.
That was the last pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. I did not know that.
2006.
Yeah, it was in 2006.
2000.
Yeah, I reviewed all those.
Imagine, I think like they was talking about bringing day one back.
Oh God.
I think instead of calling it day one, they should just call the pay-per-view New Year's Revolution.
Yeah,
Instead of
because
day
day
one.
one, like
That
I don't
would
like
make
how they
more
do it on the
sense, you would
first
think,
day
right?
of the new year and stuff. Because like it's the first day of the new year, which people
They just try so hard to like. It's just like why can't like I don't think that they realize more people would be like. I feel like more people would go and watch like a pay-per-view that is like if you're telling me I'm going to watch New Year's Revolution, like I'm more attracted to go and see that than go and watch like day one. You know,
yeah, exactly.
like sometimes sometimes the names like attached to people, and sometimes like when you say Backlash, when somebody asks me about Backlash, I always say Mick Foley, Randy Orton. That's always the match I think about, no matter.
Or
what
I
they
think
say.
of the two-man power trip also.
The two, the what?
It was
With
Steve Austin,
and Triple H.
Triple H were
Oh,
tag
That,
team.
yeah.
was
Okay,
at,
I was
at
like,
Backlash
wait,
2000.
I was like, wait, what?
Backlash.
You know
Yeah,
what? You know,
Backlash
like you know
2000.
how they have Elimination Chamber right now as the pay-per-view name. You know what they should call it now?
No Way Out.
Yep, that's the pay-per-view. No Way Out.
They should have
And-
never got rid of that either. That was another one that was so good. Like,
Instead of calling a pay-per-view Hell in a Cell, they should just call it Bad Blood.
yeah.
Well, I'm happy
Bad
they're
Blood was
getting.
so. Oh,
I'm happy they're getting rid. I'm happy that got rid of Hell in a Cell. Like I said, these match gimmicky pay-per-views, I've never been a big fan of them. Like TLC. I never
my
liked
God.
TLC used to be one of my favorite pay-per-views, but when they start to overuse it, I just stopped caring.
You
I
remember?
remember it
No,
was
my
TLC
favorite was
2009.
tables, ladders, and chairs and stairs.
No.
Yeah,
God,
dude, but
it was
that was the best.
It was.
I mean, the only match that really was great was pretty
know.
much
The Hell team wasn't that the Team Hell No versus Shield match?
no, that was 2013.
Okay, they're
No,
that was
2012.
That was a great match.
Because 2012, the Shield made their debut.
11 years ago. Oh my God, bro.
Because the Shield, they competed against Kane, and Danny Bryan, Team
Ryback.
Hell No, and
Ryback.
Ryback.
Yeah.
And in 2013, they pretty much had a 3-on-1 handicap with CM Punk.
That's right. Okay. Man, I forgot. I didn't realize this match was this long. And man,
Yeah, I
I
didn't
love
realize
Mojo
that this match
Rawley.
was this long either.
Yeah, you know why though? It's because one match in the card is 10 seconds.
That's true. Yeah, that Randy Orton and
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to ruin it for the people. I wasn't.
Sorry, I ruined it. My bad. Hey, it's okay.
That's okay.
You know, there was one show. It was a TLC 2000. I think it was TLC 09, where I think it was like it was some type of match stipulation, and like I think Batista got disqualified for it for using a different weapon. I'm like, what? Because I think it was a chairs match, and I think that Batista got disqualified for using something else.
Yeah.
But going back to what you said, about TLC, the only good match at TLC 2014 was Dolph versus Luke Harper for that Intercontinental Championship.
That's what, because that's the one that started it off. That's right.
Yeah,
the main event really could have been good, but I don't know why it just didn't hit for me. It was Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Yeah, it did, and that was the thing. It was good, but it just wasn't one that like you're not gonna like remember.
I think because of the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't understand. Like the ending can really like there's
make or break a match.
That could like change. Like there's a lot of matches I go back and watch. Like I literally like it because of like either who won or who didn't or the ending or whatever. And like I heard something today. I was watching my useless baseball team, and they said they made a comment. They said you never remember the beginning. You never what happens in the middle, but you'll always you'll never forget that, or you'll always forget that, but you'll never forget the ending of the shows.
And it's a fact.
This is true.
Because if you look back at the match, nobody remembers it except for like Dean Ambrose getting blinded by yanking on a TV and then blinding himself.
Yep. And the Usos advance to the SmackDown Championship Finals. I keep trying to go over every time a match ends. I keep trying to go over to make sure I have the match scrolling on the bottom like I always do. And
I'm gonna start doing that more.
And I keep forgetting I'm not on my show.
I'm gonna start doing that more.
Used to being a guest on people's show.
My next one I'm gonna do.
They haven't used that move in a long time. That move with the leg.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
Man, imagine if the Hype Bros won the tag team championships, though.
You know what's crazy when you look back at the SmackDown tag team titles? Those titles will always be the Usos titles because every time I look at that title, that's what automatically I think of.
Same, except when you ask me who the first champions are, I'll always remember who they are.
I remember the first champions, but when you look at like the longevity from then to now.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I don't know. Every time I see them, I picture right to the beginning, like when it.
But they didn't need a new rehaul. They need a new design. I'm tired of looking at these M&M championships.
All the colors, bro. Like we need like something. Like shit, put one of the 2K creators up on it and have them do it. They make phenomenal titles. Shit.
Honestly, I'm just tired of seeing these M&M championships. In my opinion,
That's funny.
I know.
That's hilarious. M&M championships.
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that was good.
M&M's are right.
And I got kids.
They actually did something great with him in 2016 because they kind of made people actually get behind this guy.
Yeah, finally. It's so funny when they show all the championship accomplishments of the three-man band, and then they show Heath Slater with the SmackDown tag titles.
And the WWE tag titles.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and the WWE tag titles.
I think for me personally, Heath Slater should have been a good mid-card champion.
Oh, yeah, he very well could have.
Because if you look at the stuff
remember when they used to call him Wendy's?
That's where it went downhill. As soon as they called him Wendy's, that's all people looked at him as just a pretty much.
Yeah, that he ruined some characters. Like he ruined Bray Wyatt. He ruined Bray Wyatt.
Not necessarily. I mean, Bray Wyatt when he came out with the Fiend, that was different.
Oh, they ruined the Fiend after they did that awful Hell in the Cell match that Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins don't even want to remember.
What really? I mean, it kind of diminished him, but it still kind of was different because they kind of the purpose was to make him look like a monster. He looked like a monster in that match. The thing that really killed the Fiend character was in 2020 when he lost the Universal Championship to Goldberg.
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, well, shit. That was the night the Fiend died and got buried alive.
No, remember both part timers squashed pretty much the people that they were competing against.
Bro, why? So
because you know who Brock was facing on that pay per view?
Kofi.
No, Brock was facing Ricochet.
That's right.
O'Shea,
Okay, that's right.
Rick O'Shea.
And that's the only time Ricochet has ever gotten a world championship match since he's been on the main roster. And that was a squash.
Was Kofi's on SmackDown?
No, yeah, Kofi's was on SmackDown.
Okay.
And the thing is, talking about that, and we just talked about that. The thing is, the actual plan was for Brock Lesnar to be the one to take the title off of him. Then, as soon as they put the title on Kofi, the immediate plan to take the championship off of him was pretty much Brock Lesnar to be the one to squash him and take the title.
Yeah.
He wasn't even going to have a long reign.
Dude, I miss this tournament. They didn't bring. I wish this tournament would come back. The Cruiserweight Classic.
Man, like, look at how many great competitors were in there from T.J. Like, imagine, like, Axiom in this.
Kota Ibushi. You know, my buddy, he always makes a joke. He goes like, he wants to see Kota Ibushi go up against Zack Sabre Jr.
Bro, and Great Man's Elite too was like, it just, oh man, like 2016 is how wrestling should always be, bro. It makes me.
They even did a cruiserweight tournament to crown a new champion, and we see Roderick Strong in there, who's down AEW by the way, but he was in that tournament. He was a breakout star. You have people like Tyler Bate in that tournament. I think we even see Pete Dunne in that tournament.
Yeah.
We see so many people that's on the roster, and it came down to literally Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. People don't give the credit to Mustafa Ali for what he can really do. Go back and watch his matches that he with Daniel Bryan one-on-one on SmackDown. Go watch that tournament or the finals of that match at WrestleMania 34. That match right there tells you everything you need to know. He can go in the ring. Imagine the match.
I love this promo right here when the Miz got on Daniel Bryan.
Imagine when we go to NXT. Imagine Wesley defending that North American Championship against Mustafa Ali. That's a great match.
Like, and that's the thing too. Like, do you remember that Mustafa Ali and who was it? I think it might have even been Ricochet, or I think it was somebody that got released, and they did this great rivalry on Main Event. They were doing the YouTube stuff. They were doing all of it like back and forth. It's like when Mustafa puts stuff into it and he puts the effort into it. It's like if I'm him, I would do all of it. But I would just get mad, obviously, because they probably didn't care. Like all that work he did, like they just did. They don't give a care about what he does, and it's because he's so good.
And the retribution thing, it had potential, but they just botched it.
It when it first happened, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
And it gave me like the feeling of like how it was when I was like 10 years old and seeing the Nexus come out and pretty much go on a rampage, destroying everybody.
Did you just say you were 10 when the Nexus went on a rampage?
Wait, how old are you?
I'm gonna go leave. I'm old. Bye, guys. Time for Grandpa's bedtime.
Hold on.
I was like 17, bro.
Because I think that was in July of 2010, I believe.
Yeah, I was 14, 15. That's crazy. Oh, man. Gotta love it.
You know what somebody said?
I was 12 years old.
Youngins over here.
Wait, how old are you?
27. Or 20. I'll be 27 next Saturday. Backlash, actually. Get excited.
You got a wrestling show on your birthday.
You were born in
Hell
1996,
yeah.
right?
You already know. We'll be live 6 o'clock. Come and hang out, everybody.
Yeah, you're 14, so you're only a couple years older than me.
I know.
So I'm not that much of a youngin.
I know.
But Leo,
none of us really are.
Leo was 10 years old. Damn.
Bro, that's crazy. I could just I see my little cousin at like 10, 11 years. I could just imagine a little Leo running around when the Nexus came out.
Dude, I remember when the Nexus debuted. Like holy shit!
And their theme was hard. I love their theme.
We walk alone in the unknown.
I have this action figure, and I didn't even realize.
I actually have a Nexus T-shirt. I should throw it on right now.
Oh my god, please stop.
I got a Nexus T-shirt. It says,
Oh,
it says you're either
That's a
against
funny.
it, you're either
That's a
with us
funny.
or against us.
Someone literally said, "Is Vince an evil puppet master?" Yes.
Yes, he
big
is.
facts.
Big facts.
Juggernaut, we gotta get you to 600 subscribers, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm on the road to 600.
Congratulations on that 1K, bro.
Hey, thank you, Leo. I appreciate it, bro.
Maurice
I just
is
applied for the
looking
YouTube
fine.
partnership about like an hour ago, so now I gotta wait a month until they let me know what happens.
There you go.
I know. Now we play the waiting game.
Pretty much.
This Miz, man, like
This was
Like-
the best Miz.
yeah, like this, like, and the fact that the Miz went from being so high, like WrestleMania 27, kind of had a little downfall, went back to being a jobber, and then he went back up, and he's one of
He's
those
had
guys.
an up and down.
He's
think
always
about it.
found a way to build himself up, and he never.
And he was just
never
right
falls
there.
down.
And I think when you look at his career, right, when he won Money in the Bank and he cashed in, literally one of the greatest cash-ins of all time, at least top two. He's behind Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah,
And when he
nobody will
won,
ever beat Seth. Nobody.
no,
You can't.
he won the World Heavyweight Championship, got injured, took the title away from him, never really was able to recover from that. But then in 2014, think about it. He was the sole survivor for Team Cena and put the Authority out of business. They really could have catapulted him to the main event. Imagine if he was to win the Royal Rumble and end up facing Lesnar at WrestleMania that year. That match probably could have been good because he has that, that background just like Brock does.
Are you talking about Ziggler or are you talking about Miz?
Ziggler.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking about that
I
for a
was like
minute.
Ziggler. I was like Ziggler, right? Because Ziggler was the one, man. That Survivor Series match with the Authority and everything was like, I felt like I was watching like a miracle happen, and like it was.
They really could have catapulted him to the main event.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't win the Royal Rumble, you could have still did something great with him, and possibly do something, and then probably post Mania, then he can go after the World Heavyweight Championship. Because you had Seth Rollins, and you remember. You could have built the story up with that Seth Rollins being the one that got pinned last, and Dolph Ziggler's the one that put the Authority out of business. Build that up for like SummerSlam.
Leo,
When they had all these different announce teams, you
we
got
gotta
the
get you
Russian
hired.
announce team.
bro, we gotta get you hired to that creative team.
Hey, if they're willing to pull out the check, I'm willing to do it.
You know what? They would never hire us. They wonder why? Because we know too much about wrestling. We're too much fans of wrestling. That's why they would never hire us.
I know. Once I heard Vince
'Cause-
McMahon say he never looks at Twitter, none of them do. I was like, they don't care about us.
And Funaki.
I don't even think none of the people in the higher ups of WWE really do.
Because they look for people that more like in TV and like reality stuff and like.
Oh yeah,
They don't care about.
Yeah,
They don't.
Bro,
they don't
if you
care
go on a
about
reality
knowledge about
TV
wrestling.
show, Juggernaut, you watch all the reality shows like I do.
The Challenge,
like, look at the
yeah.
Challenge season 2, bro. They got people from Big Brother, Survivor. They got Love Island. This and that. It's like you go on one reality
And
show.
the Miz came from the Challenge. He came
Yeah.
from Tough Enough. The Challenge.
Oh my god, man.
And then and then a lot of the wrestlers on the women's side, they pretty much got like from modeling and
You already know the
lifting.
next Bella twins, the Cavalieri sisters.
And not only
yeah,
did they get women that did like modeling, but they got ones that did like powerlifting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Because they're doing this whole like next in line thing or whatever it is. Like they don't care if you have experience like with professional wrestling. They don't care if you have knowledge. Because like there was this one person, I think. Who was it? Like she got released, or maybe I don't know if she got released or something. But what did she call Bobby Lashley?
Who?
There's one girl and she didn't
Who?
pronounce his name
Lana?
right.
Are you talking about when
No.
Lana was with Lashley?
No, she was like a writer and or whatever. Like they were talking about how she was working for WWE.
Oh, I forget. I know who you're talking about now. I forget what her name is.
I can't remember her name, but like she didn't say Bobby Lashley, right? She said oh god, I can't remember. Now it's gonna bug me the rest of this night.
He said this is gonna bug me. He's like, I'm done. I think this is the longest match of the night.
I think the main event was.
Oh, was it? Was it longer?
I
I'm
believe
looking
so.
right now. The main event was 25 minutes.
Damn, Trish. They're making another black phone. Oh my god.
I'm kind of excited for it.
I like the first one. Sometimes I just feel like they make sequels of movies for no reason. Like, why do we need to see? Like, I don't know why. I was watching the Super Mario Bros. I feel like we're gonna have a Super Mario Bros. 2. They set it up at the end for. I'm like, why do we got to do sequels? Can't we just do one?
There are like, and it goes with this. I was when I went to go see Scream 6. They're
So
pretty
what
much.
do you think?
Oh, okay. Here's the girl's name is I can't even pronounce her name. Something Mobley. And Mobley, she calls Lashley Bobby Ashley.
Ashley.
Bobby Ashley. I'm like, what? How do you not know who the WWE? And he was WWE champion at this point.
Oh my god.
I like, how do you not know who the WWE champion is?
Imagine somebody messes up Roman's name and says like Roman Reign or Roman like Pate or something like mess. I can't even think of something. But I feel like somebody could.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, there you go.
Roman Reign.
Yeah, Roman Reign. There you go. If I had $1 for every time somebody said my last name was White, I'd be a millionaire.
What's your last name?
Witty.
So
they call me White. So every time somebody calls me White, I'd be a millionaire.
You know, if I had $1 for every time someone pronounced my last name wrong, I'd be a millionaire too. Because my last name is Baird, but people say Bear. I'm like, no, it's not Bear. There's a D on it. Bear the.
No, but, it's Bear. Justin the Bear.
Yeah, Justin the Bear. There we go.
There you go. Bear down, Justin. Juggernaut.
But lately, when it comes to like with the movies, like when I went to go see Scream 6, they're already setting up for Scream 7, and that's supposed to be getting filmed later this year.
Why? They're making. I thought that was the end.
No. Here's the thing.
And then we got Fast 10 coming out.
Oh my god.
Here's the reason why. Because you know why? So if you look at the timeline, right? So the 5th one was pretty much like going back to like the first one. So pretty much in a sense, it's like the part 2 for the first one.
Yeah.
But then the 6th, the second one, which we got, so they're doing like a new trilogy.
Yeah.
So
with Ortega and like.
So the 5th one is pretty much like your original one. The 6th one, which we just got, is pretty much like it's gonna be is the second one. So now the one we have now coming out on the 7th is gonna be the ending of the trilogy.
Gotcha. Okay, because I was also thinking about that too as I was watching the Mario's movie. I feel like they do a lot of these too, like the sequels too, because a lot of people weren't like people aren't gonna go back and watch Scream 1. I feel like people are more gonna go back and watch Scream 5 and 6.
Well, here's the thing. So pretty much that movie, the whole franchise of Scream and Evil Dead or whatever, those are the 2 longest, continuing franchises. Over 30 years.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So people are going to go back and look at those because they're going to probably continue those because those made a lot of money for them. Scream 6 did way better in the box office than 5 did. So of course they're going to want to continue.
Oh yeah, this week I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction to.
I did do a trailer reaction to the new Insidious.
I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
When does that come out?
That comes out this Friday or Thursday night.
Guardians of the Galaxy is one of those I want to go back and watch in order because like I've seen all of them, but like I don't remember. And I'm one of those where I'm very good if I watch them back to back to back.
I've been playing. I just got this new video game. I've been playing the new Star Wars game. I don't know if you guys like Star Wars.
Cool.
I've been playing the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Oh my god, the game is so fun. I love the story on there. I need to go back and play the Jedi Fallen Order. I need to go back and play that one again because that one's really fun. I saw you doing your stream earlier. Playing doing was it Universe mode?
Oh man,
my GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing my GM.
Yeah, you're doing my GM. How you do that? Do you how do you stream it?
You
Like,
can stream it to YouTube.
So I stream from Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do like how you guys were doing. You do with like your YouTubes. I share the screen, and then I put the screen into full zoom, and then I put it onto the thing, and then I just stream it from my Xbox.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I've been trying to figure out how to do it for a while because I've been wanting to do it forever. I just didn't know, and I didn't have any time to finally sit down and do it because of WrestleMania and everything. So I finally figured it out. But yeah, so I started my GM. I don't like Universe mode. I don't know why.
I just do mine from OBS, and then I just go from there. And I just record it and upload it.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know how all these fancy YouTubers have all these like great things where they go in and out. They go. I don't know how they do all that shit, man. Like
Yeah, you have to have like OBS is like a really good editor you can use.
Is that what it is? That's probably why then.
I'll probably give me an editor soon.
Oh, hey, look at you, Juggernaut. We got the WWE Intercontinental Championship matchup.
Yeah. See, I just put this down.
We figured it out.
I got the ticker going on.
There you go. I need to figure out how you do your little things with the timestamp. That's what I need.
Oh yeah, the timestamp. Yeah, so I put that at OBS and I share the I do a virtual cam. It's kind of confusing to do a little bit.
Fact.
But I do like a virtual cam and then like I put it on the StreamYard.
Oh my god. Here's how to wait, we can play a buried alive match and wait.
You can do a buried alive match of what?
Wait, you can do a buried alive match in WWE 2K23. Don't tease me.
Yeah, don't tease me. Don't tease me with that.
Because I will hop on and do that.
He said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't tease me. I don't know if
You know what's a match on there that we haven't really gotten in quite some time?
What's that?
I don't think we ever got it in 2K. An ambulance match.
No, never. What the? I'm gonna have to watch this when we get off because I don't want you to get yelled at because this guy's got all like clips and stuff. But yeah, this man said, I want to know how to do this. True.
Because we never had an ambulance match. I don't think we ever been able to do like an intergender match.
No. Shit, you can't even have the women bleed. Like you can't even do a first blood match in the like.
And you know what? And here's the thing. I already think about it. When you see these, I think it happened one time I was playing a mixed tag. The woman, she was able to hit the guy, but as soon as I literally ran into the ropes, and I didn't even hit her, I just ran into the ropes, and she fell, and automatically got DQ'd.
Jeepers. That's crazy. I'm gonna buy me sometime. I'm gonna buy me some
guy
new shirts
and his goddamn IC title juggernaut. I looked down in the corner of my eye and I saw it again. I'm like, that's funny.
I had to bring it up.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize that you had the IC title in your hand. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was paying attention to the match there.
I had to bring it out.
He came out of nowhere. He's like, I go grab this real quick.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But it's not better than the big
have
gold.
It, like hang on your wall where your Money in the Bank thing is at, and just like
I'm gonna probably get more shows soon. I probably make this my wall of wrestling behind me
because that's what I
maybe I should have put the title vertical and like you could see it more. You know, maybe I should have put not vertical, horizontal. True? Yeah, I put it vertical.
No, what you do is you burn that ugly ass Chiefs flag. And then you put it where the Chiefs flag is at.
Hey!
Before we hopped on, I was literally watching.
You were lit? True. What were you lit on?
I was literally just watching the NBA playoffs, and I was watching the Warriors and the Sacramento.
Man,
I was like,
the Kings to win so bad.
I did. The Sacramento literally took them to.
Dude, I like Keegan Murray because like he played for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and
it's like you. They literally took the Warriors to Game 7, and you had the opportunity to win your hometown.
Oh my God.
I hope the Sixers win the playoffs.
The fact that he beat the Bucks is fantastic.
That's crazy.
And here's the thing: they already beat they're playing New York, the Knicks.
What? How did the Knicks get so good? What did I miss? Because last thing I remember is the Knicks being in last place.
They even made history. Because you know what they said when they won against the Cavaliers?
What's that?
They said about the Knicks. The Knicks have not made it out of the playoffs or round one of the playoffs since 2013. So
I
10 years. It's been 10 years since they've been into the playoffs or even made it to round 2.
I thought you were gonna say like 2000. Like I didn't even think it was that long. I thought it was.
I thought you were gonna say like
07.
2005.
Yeah, I was thinking like
It was
06 or
2013.
something like that. That's
2013.
crazy.
Damn.
Who was even on that team?
Because you remember you had Carmelo on that team, I believe.
That's right, Carmelo. The man, I love Carmelo.
And you had
Carmelo
Derrick Rose, I
Anthony
believe,
on the
too.
Nuggets, bro, was my
Hoodie-
guy
Hoodie
in NBA
Melo.
2K.
That was like.
And here's the thing. So pretty much, I think when it comes down to the playoffs, I think Phoenix is probably gonna do some damage.
I have Phoenix and Boston, but I want it to be Phoenix and Philadelphia.
I think it's going to be Phoenix and Philadelphia, or it might be the Celtics, because the Celtics is the only other team I could think of that would really give Warriors a run for their money. Because you think of last year, they pretty much was literally destroying the Warriors, and the Warriors still came back up and won.
See, my favorite team. I'm a Bulls fan,
Hey, we got something in common.
and I'm also a Blackhawks fan.
Hey,
I mean,
They aren't that good.
I don't mind the Bulls. I just think they kind of need a little bit of help.
Have you guys ever been to a hockey game?
You know
You
what
guys
they
ever
need to do is they need to get rid of Jerry Reinsdorf and send his ass to fucking New Mexico and do something else.
You know what they need to have? I wish Michael Jordan.
I'm going
was
on a rant this week about Jerry Reinsdorf.
I wish Michael Jordan was the head of, like, I wish he was.
I wish Michael Jordan would just come back and play primetime. Mike,
yeah, dude, he would probably win us another championship,
bro. That ass. My dad talks to me about like the years that they won. I just I can't.
I don't even, like my dad. He's an old school like NBA fan, and he goes like he doesn't know much of these new guys. He goes like, who's all these guys here?
You know what's one team? You know what's one team that had potential to win a championship, but what really would happen every time is we couldn't beat the Warriors, or it would be an injury.
Oh, I know. OKC.
No, I mean that's a close one, but no. The Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
The Rockets. Yeah, that's your team right there.
No, I'm not a Houston fan. I'm not a Houston Rockets fan. I'm sorry.
But you're from Houston and you're not a Houston fan? That's crazy.
No.
You're a Mavericks fan.
I'm a Mavericks fan.
I mean, hey, at least
Because
at least you're a fan of, of a Texas team. At least you're not like a Charlotte Hornets fan.
Because here's the thing. I think Houston really could have won the championship because you had a stacked team. You had James Harden. You had Russell Westbrook.
Bro, that team was so sick.
Who else did they have? You had Trevor Ariza, I believe.
Oh, I can't think of his name. Who?
Trevor Ariza. You had Clint Capella.
Did they have Crowder? I'm closing my eyes trying to.
You had Patrick Beverly.
That's who it was.
Patrick Beverly.
Man,
you had Eric Gordon. You even had Chris Paul. You had the big three.
Okay, so
the big three.
Last week I was watching the XFL. For the it was the final week of the season, and dude, I hate the whole XFL playoffs and stuff. Because my team is the St. Louis Battlehawks. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even watched any of it to be honest.
They really could have.
They should have made the playoffs. Like the what was it, the Arlington Renegades? They had a negative record and they're going to the XFL championship game. Like what? That just doesn't make any sense at all. Because they beat the Houston Roughnecks today. They beat Leo's team.
I don't watch hockey like that.
It's not hockey. It's football.
I don't watch XFL. I'm sorry. If it's not
XFL, yeah, the Rock's the owner of the XFL. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that much. But I don't really watch the XFL like that.
Yeah,
there's so much sports on. I just can't keep track.
The rules that they had, like for the XFL, like I hate the playoff like brackets because it was like the Seattle Dragons. They have the same record. They have the same record as the Battlehawks. But they said the Seattle Dragons had to get to this certain number. Like they had to get like 32 points or something, but they didn't get to that points. But they still made the playoffs. And then when they were explaining how the playoff scenarios, it was terrible. Like the people on ESPN, like it was just really confusing. Like you just made me look. I just lost a whole bunch of brain cells when you guys were explaining.
Like you said, it's hard to keep up with a lot of sports because like I watch wrestling pretty much every day. Then I'm trying to keep up with basketball as much as I can.
Yeah, I don't care about basketball until it comes to the NBA playoffs.
That's the thing. I really don't watch in the regular season. I only watch when it get close to like, or if,
No,
if
but
it's
when
not.
it comes to college basketball, I care about more about college basketball during like the regular season and March Madness because I'm a big college basketball fan.
Because when it comes to basketball, the only thing I really care about is the All Star weekend of like the 3-point shooter, the dunk contest, the All Star game, and outside of that, I pretty much don't tune in until it gets close to like the playoffs or it's like the play-in.
Yeah, see, like I said, I pay attention to college basketball more because like they don't do, they don't have those long series like they do. You know what I mean? And it's a shorter season. Like it's not 80 something games.
Brooklyn
That's why.
Nets, they sold too. Brooklyn Nets also sold because they had a super
Oh,
team of Kyrie. Because
God.
they had Kyrie.
They had
Kevin Durant.
they had everything they needed to. Do you remember the other time they did it back like when the Bulls were kind of good and they had like Joakim and everything and they did it
Exactly.
Mhm.
like they've done it like 4 times and they just
And it's
never
you know what's
win.
funny though? They really did bring a lot of these super teams together so they could be the ones to take down the Warriors for only them to lose.
Literally.
Leo, do you like college basketball?
I watch a little bit. I mean, the only
Yeah.
time I really watch is just like the Cougars playing.
The what?
The Houston.
The Houston.
University.
That's what their team. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Houston University.
They're good, but they're really good. It's just like they couldn't make it to the March Madness.
They were like one of the first 4 out this year, weren't they?
Yeah, they were down to the Final Four.
They were in the were they in the Final Four this year?
Yeah.
They were. Yeah,
And then they
that's
got
right,
then they got knocked out.
yeah, that's right.
One.
Uh-oh, roll up.
They really could have done some damage. I feel like Dallas, they have.
Maurice is spraying something in the eyes of Ziggler.
I do think for the Mavericks, we're
Skull
good
Crusher finale
from
1,
from-
2,
And
3,
The
and
Miz.
still the IC champion, The Miz.
because I think the Mavericks could have done something because they have Luka, who is pretty much dominant. That man is really dropping crazy numbers, and you have Kyrie.
You know, the sport that I pay attention to most of all is NFL. Because, like,
Look at when you have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, all you do is win. That's
but
why
and
you pay
also
attention
I
to it the
I
most.
like how it's a shorter season.
I
Like
pay
I like
attention.
how
No. I'm gonna cut you off here. No. No,
Okay,
you like
cool.
it because your team wins.
no,
if
I
my
would like
team
it
won,
even
I'd
if my
like it
team
too.
still. I would like if my team sucked even too.
He said even if my team.
He's
sucks.
a ride or die with his team, apparently.
Like I'm
I'll
a rather
believe
like
it.
Chiefs fan.
I'll believe it.
Even
I
when
think-
we go back to the Matt Castle days, I was a rather
Oh,
tight-
okay.
rather tight team
You
with
know,
Matt
fine. I
Castle.
give it to you right there. You win. That's fine. If you know who Matt Castle is, you're a real Chiefs fan. People
honestly-
people don't even know who anybody is besides Mahomes anymore. It's so great.
And then I also liked Alex Smith. He was a good quarterback for us. You know, he helped us out quite a
The
bit.
fact that people forget that Alex Smith was even on the Chiefs is great. Like literally, bro. You ask anybody, Patrick Mahomes. Like,
Also,
they
one of my
don't
favorite running backs for the Chiefs, Jamal Charles.
Yup,
I still have a Jamal
Jamal,
Charles jersey.
Tony Gonzalez, like
Tony
bro.
Gonzalez. See, I wasn't around to really watch him play.
Yeah, it was more of at the end of his career, but man,
Yeah.
the highlights that I've seen of that man, he's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the teams, like I don't have a professional sports team in my town,
Yeah,
so or in my state.
yeah.
So
I've
I'm
been hearing
a Chiefs
rumors
fan.
Giannis could be leaving though.
Who?
Giannis, come to
Giannis?
Chicago.
No,
to Chicago, Giannis.
So pretty much, Giannis and Joel Embiid could be possibly be leaving.
All I gotta say though is
And-
I'm so happy for Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler, man, killing it. out
That
there.
man. No, remember what? No, what?
You know,
What
they
got me
should
is
win the
remember when
finals.
Trey Young? It looked like they were gonna win. Trey Young just literally just went up and just shot a deep 3 and won the game.
That's what year was that?
That was literally just last week.
Oh, okay. Didn't he? Then he's done that a few times. Didn't he do a big one? What's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric? How's
Thanks
it
for
going, my
coming,
man?
hanging out. Appreciate you, Eric.
But okay, so I'm looking at the lineup for Dallas. They really could use a good small forward or a backup point guard.
Yeah,
Wait, because you have 2 point guards right now. You have Luka and Kyrie, unless Kyrie is going to play shooting guard. I think they're really screwed up when you had Seth Curry go from Dallas to Brooklyn. Bring him back and be like a backup. He can really score if you give him time. They could use somebody like a Giannis or a Joel Embiid to be dominant from the small or point forward position. Because who do they have a center? Dwight Powell? I don't know who that is. Yeah, they might need a center. They're
Baron
good.
Corbin and Apollo Crews on the pre-show.
What
I
do you
remember
think-
when Baron Corbin goes like, "You should have stayed in Ring of Honor" when he was in NXT.
What do you think about Apollo coming back up?
To the main roster.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they can do something with him
Wait,
because
what brand's he going to? SmackDown?
Raw.
Yeah, bro.
God damn it! You should go SmackDown.
I think he could do something. Maybe he could be in that World Heavyweight Championship division.
So the next match we have is Bray Wyatt going up against Randy Orton. Hey, also, no, I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back when the match is over.
Hey, you might. You were screwing around there.
Oh, they got JaVale McGee.
Man, that guy's been around for a while. The NBA back in the day, though, man, with like Carmelo.
It was so much more. It was better. Like I love
Tim
how
Hardaway
physical it
Jr.
was. Like it wasn't all three balls.
What? You can't do it with the lights on.
Well, I don't feel like turning off the lights. Maybe I should do an Undertaker.
Oh no!
Oh shit! You got
You know
the
what?
urn?
Hold on.
Is that the urn? Did you just pull
Hold
out
on.
an urn?
What?
Is that an urn that you just had up to you, right next to you?
No, that was my phone.
Oh, I thought it was an urn. I'm like, are you about to pull out an urn and like
Dude, if I had
asbestos or
an
some
urn-
shit?
no.
He's gonna turn into Paul Bear real quick.
Right? Bro, I bet I thought I saw an urn. Now he turns off the light. He's fucking
The fact Trish Stratus is
Going
getting
with the red,
part of the draft.
the red lights now.
I'm dead.
I'm surprised that they have her part of the draft though, Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
There we go. Got the red lights. The
Because I'm
Fiend,
because I'm knowing for a fact Trish Stratus she's not gonna really be there like that.
Here, we're gonna
And
use the blue lights.
she's not gonna be there like that.
Well,
Trish
that's
Stratus,
why I was thinking too, like with like Randy and other people too. Like, could we possibly see them? Because like I feel like Trish is one of those that we won't see very often.
she's not gonna be there like that. And then on top of that, probably post SummerSlam, she's not gonna be there anymore.
Dude, I like these blue lights. This is dope.
He said, "I like this blue light." Fucking Juggernaut, man. What are we gonna do with you? What are you gonna do with your IC title now?
I'm going to
purple lights?
defend it.
Okay, give it to me. My win. I win.
You gotta earn it. The champ is
No.
here.
No.
I'm better. I'm a better mid card champion than Gunther and Austin Theory combined.
That's why this match was 10.
That's why this match was 10 seconds, guys. Hey, so this will be an easy match for me to review. It was forfeit.
1, 2,
With Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton.
3,
10.
With Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, right?
They're not the perfect 10. Yeah, Randy Orton and Bray
10.
Wyatt.
Yeah. Are you caught up with us? 10.
Mine's on commercial.
Yours is on commercial? Oh wait, you don't have the premium?
Yeah, he don't got the premium. He's got the ad version.
Come on, boy, you gotta
That's
love
what I
up
said
like
when
us.
we watched WrestleMania. I'm like, come on, man.
Come on, man. I forgot, dude.
Come on.
I'm planning on doing that because I plan on like getting the premium version of it and probably get the premium version of YouTube.
I'm gonna get YouTube. I'm gonna get YouTube TV.
Get it. Get it ASAP. Love it. And
Hey, but the thing is, I won't be able to watch my Cubs games because they play
Good.
on.
You don't need to watch the Cubs.
But I'll just go stream the games. I'll just stream them.
Just go watch the loser Sox. They lose every day, so it's okay.
I'll just go watch the loser Kansas City Royals.
Oh yeah,
You know what's crazy?
Actually, they're not on YouTube TV either
they're not.
because
That's
because
great.
they play
It's crazy.
on
A lot of
they
the
play on LA
wrestlers.
Sports North.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's crazy. Some of the wrestlers that I can think of, they're one championship away from becoming a Grand Slam champion. For Bobby Lashley only needs to win the tag team titles to become Grand Slam.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I'm so
That's
confused about
funny.
this.
Bobby Lashley, he's held the U.S. Championship.
That's funny.
He held the Intercontinental, and he held the WWE.
That's great. That's funny.
So all he needs to hold is the tag team. Become
Hold on
Grand
with
Slam.
Shelton. Get the Hurt Business back. Let's do
And here's the thing.
Grand
And here's
Slam.
the thing. With Drew McIntyre, he needs to hold the U.S. Hold the U.S. and he's Grand Slam. Braun Strowman, same thing.
That's crazy. We got Kane versus Bray Wyatt. Where did Kane come from?
He just came from under the ring.
That ass. I don't even.
Oh, because
He came from under the table.
Because that led to their match between them and No Mercy, I believe.
Yeah.
Or was it?
No, it was No Mercy. Yeah, I think so.
Kane versus Bray.
And then we have John Cena, who's pretty much only needs to win the Intercontinental. He's Grand Slam.
Man, I hope so. ASAP. Put him versus Gunther. Gunther versus John Cena. Let's do it.
But you know what they said might happen at SummerSlam? We might be getting Logan Paul versus John Cena.
Gunther versus John
Honestly,
Cena.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet because, like, it would be very what's that word? Like very media friendly. Like everybody.
You know what they said? You know which match we might be getting for Gunther at SummerSlam though?
Brock.
Yeah, we might be getting him versus Brock Lesnar.
Put the IC title on the line. Imagine
that. You know what that means, right?
Announce table.
If Brock Lesnar faces Gunther, that's gonna be his first ever mid-card championship match. Because he's never competed for the tag team. He's never competed for the US or Intercontinental. Bro, I would be so pissed if they pull that WWE BS and end up having Gunther lose to Brock Lesnar and he wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Leo, why would you even put that into existence?
Because you know how WWE is.
I understand.
What did you say there? Can you repeat that again?
I said I really do hope WWE doesn't go.
Because you're absolutely right. It is something that could possibly happen.
Because you know WWE does always pull stuff like that. I wouldn't. What I was saying though, Joe, I hope WWE doesn't do the wrong thing and have Brock Lesnar beat Gunther and win the Intercontinental title.
Yeah. I don't want to hear. Yeah, please don't ever say that again. You can repeat that once, but you can't say that ever again.
No, I'm not going to repeat that again. But I'm just saying you have to understand WWE will always try to pull something like that.
Oh, you already know, bro.
You know, as long as Vince in charge and he's head of creative.
I mean, he's not really hands-on as much.
But it's still his say. Like he has the final say in things.
I mean, yeah, but for the most part, from what is being said, people who've talked about it,
and he got hit with another case also.
Another one. How many does this man need before we like?
No,
put him in prison. Man.
Hey, you see my thumbnail though, right? When I talked about Vince.
Which one? Oh yeah.
And I had the bars over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Put that man in prison. Vince in prison.
No, put him right inside the cell with Lars Sullivan and Velveteen.
Put him inside the prison with.
Hey, don't talk about my Velveteen Dream. I got my Velveteen Dream shirt on right now. Don't talk about Velveteen.
Put him inside the jail.
You do realize he screwed his own career.
Put him in jail with Sonny.
Man, I know, man. I love Velveteen Dream. He could have been so good, but he might.
You know how Austin Theory was booked when he first came and got skyrocketed to the moon.
Yeah, that's what they were
gonna do with Velveteen.
Yeah.
They were even
so good, and then it was like even watching him grow up from being Patrick Clark on Tough Enough to being Velveteen Dream and everything was even cooler.
And you do realize people even John Cena wanted a match with him, and they were booking that. They were going to book a match between him and John Cena at WrestleMania.
Oh my god, he was so it was just. Velveteen Dream, honestly, I feel like could have been that guy that could have been and brought a different type of an audience, and he could have been an inspiration for a bunch of different people. But he just
and he could have even thrived in NXT 2.0.
Yeah, like imagine him and Carmelo or something like that, like for the North American title or something like that would have been really.
Or even an NXT championship.
Oh well, yeah, for sure. Like him and Braun would have been good.
Because think about it, he came in and he was fired of his matches that he had with Aleister Black in 2017.
Yeah.
His matches with Tommaso, his matches with Adam Cole.
Dude, there was something I was gonna say. No, I can't remember.
The way they did, Lars and NXT, Lars Sullivan, I would have
Oh
liked to
yeah,
see
yeah. When we were talking about Vince, I said put Vince inside the jail cell with Sonny.
Now she probably stabbed him in the
That
Sonny, she's really went downhill.
No, I don't think you probably want to do that. Put him for him.
Have you saw Sonny's videos?
No.
I mean, she got pretty. She pretty. I mean, she kind of went downhill a little bit, but she kind of has some pretty big jugs.
is that why your show is called Juggernaut?
No.
Is that why it's Juggernaut?
That's kind of weird.
You
That's
like the
kinda
jugs?
weird.
I get it. It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense.
Juggernaut 097 was the year. The year Juggernaut started loving jugs. It was in 1997.
It was in 19. Actually, I was born in 98, but like.
Oh, okay.
So my
so
friend, his name. Wait, you said 99?
Yeah. So you were
98.
one.
Oh yeah, 99. Yeah. I was 1 year old. That's when I like jugs. God.
But he could have been a big deal if he didn't screw up his own
What
career.
was I about to say?
We went a lot of different directions in this show today.
Yeah, we just went a lot of different directions there. I don't even know how to come back.
That's what wrestling's all about. It's not about one topic.
Very true. Shit,
This is true.
Leo, what did we start talking about at one point? I think we started talking about something completely random. Everybody was like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?"
I don't even know. That's just how.
Yeah, Leo, he gets on random conversations like.
Hey, but that's okay, man. It makes the show
he's
go
talking
by
about
faster.
he's talking about a different wrestler. I go like, wait, we're not even talking about that right now. We're talking about this match right now. But hey, I mean that's what wrestling does, at least the different combos.
Like while I'm watching this, I'm just getting total flashbacks of my whole 2016 of like my birthday, of what was going on, the draft, the
here's the thing,
2016.
everything.
I was a Jew. No, I was a senior. I was a senior this year. Because this was the fall of 2016. Yeah, so I was a senior of the year of 2016.
I was a freshman.
Freshman in high school. Damn.
No, I think in 2016, I was in literally around this time where Backlash happens. I was literally a freshman.
Damn. Didn't you curb stomp someone on a lunch table one time?
What?
Yeah,
somebody.
talk about this
Okay,
story.
so pretty much, somebody was messing with me and bothering me and annoying me, and then he pretty much he literally spit at my face.
Oh Jesus!
So I literally
Was
hit
this
him.
in high school?
Yes, I hit him across the head with the lunch tray, and then I curb stomped him on the lunch table.
So you got on the table and did you get suspended?
Yes.
I could see you like getting fights.
Were you that kid, Leo, that got suspended for like the bad shit?
I was calm. I was the nerdy type. I was like, if you was the,
I feel like he was the bully.
No, I was okay. If you was to look at I was in a group and it was more like the Breakfast Club in a way, right? Because it was different people. I was more of like the horror geek / wrestling geek.
Mm-hmm. I can feel.
Then you had the athlete. I'm sorry to put this tab, but then you had the slut of the group.
Always. There's always one. I got one.
There's always one.
Always.
And then you had the emo person. So, and you had the jock.
See, I was more like the athlete. Like that's what I liked more. That's what I was mostly because like I played basketball and stuff back in high school, but I rode the bench. I rode the bench.
You was riding the pine.
Yeah, I rode the bench. And I ran track. I only ran track to be social.
I was really in high school. I was really like one of the people that was advocating to start like a wrestling group in our school, like a wrestling club.
I wish I would have went out for wrestling. Like you're talking about pro wrestling, but like I wish I went out for like amateur wrestling. Wait, you guys didn't even have like amateur wrestling?
No, we didn't have any
like
of that. And I was trying to start a wrestling team at our school, and I also wanted to try starting like a
pro wrestling. Yeah.
Just a wrestling club where we can, have a club after school, just talk about wrestling, watch our clips, have discussions, all that type of stuff. I even considered doing like a horror movie thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to start both of those clubs, but I never could get them approved.
Man, that sucks. Yeah, see, I wish I would have went out for the wrestling thing because, like, I go to wrestle meets sometimes, and dude, like, I was watching like some women's. Oh, here comes Randy Orton, but I was watching a women's like wrestling meet. Like, man, dude, this would have been so cool for me to do. And I think I would have been pretty decent. I mean, who knows? We'll see. Who knows if I would have been decent or not? But yeah, man, I wish I would have went out for wrestling.
Because we could have really done something. We really could have done something if I was able to start a wrestling club at our school. We just talk about wrestling, all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Well, like, I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's professional wrestling. I don't care if it's MMA. I don't care if it's amateur wrestling. I like all combat sports.
Because I mean, I always was a wrestling fan, and there were people like that were wrestling fans at our school. But the way our school was, nobody really watched wrestling, or if you did, people would look at you weird.
Yup, that was me. I was that kid. I was the one that watched wrestling, and nobody liked me because I watched.
So my
wrestling.
professor
People
in college.
And it's so
my
funny
professor in
because
college,
I bet you half of them did too. They just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, right.
Because you would mention The Rock, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, The Rock."
People, and the thing is, a lot of people would, look at me weird, but then they would watch wrestling when they were younger, but then they stopped watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then people would look at me weird. And then, especially if it were like people who would tell me about it that were athletes, oh, you still watch wrestling, and then they'll be, and then next thing you know, everybody find out, and then especially if you had that crush or whatever, they'd be like, oh no,
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 you already know, bro.
You're done. You are done. You're done. But literally, like my first championship, literally like my first thing. The first thing I got like for wrestling memorabilia was the Money in the Bank briefcase because I got that in 2016.
Yeah, but so my professor back in college, okay,
this guy, and
he was I was telling people to check out my YouTube channel and stuff.
Always.
And apparently, my professor was like, there was one day I was getting ready for class and stuff. And he said, "You met the Bruiserweight?" I'm like, wait, you watch wrestling? It's like, yeah, man. Like we were talking about like NXT and stuff. We were talking about like a pay-per-view coming up. I'm like, oh damn, he's a wrestling fan.
And I had probably like only one other person that I really knew that was like a wrestling fan at my school. We were probably like the only two.
And there was this football coach. Because I work at a school and stuff. So there's this teacher I work. Well, he's a teacher, and he's a wrestling fan. So sometimes.
What happened to old girl, Jugs? You never told me how that played out.
What's that?
The girl you were telling me about.
Oh, you got.
Oh yeah. That her name's Emily.
Oh, what's up?
What happened?
She's I haven't really talked to her yet. I haven't messaged her yet.
Bro, what are you waiting for? All right, you keep waiting. Wait.
Bro. I'll message Emily. What's up, Emily?
Yeah, she's actually a professional wrestler. Yeah, she's pretty good looking.
Bro, what are you doing?
Why are you wasting time?
Bro, all right, you know what? If you keep wasting time, watch. You wake up one day and here's and I'm telling you this because I've been in a situation. You don't make your move. The next time you look on your phone, she got sat down for 9 months.
Yeah.
She got sat down.
She got sat down for 9 months.
Because believe me, I didn't talk to a girl. I thought this girl I actually had a crush on. Didn't talk to her for probably like a week. Next thing you know, I didn't hear from her. I didn't hear from her again. And then I looked this morning on Facebook, and boom, she's about to have another kid.
Not one, just another kid.
She's about to have
another one.
Another one. What's up, Gitcho in the chat. Juggernaut.
Gitcho in the chat. There we go.
I'm telling you, make your move,
Jugs. You got to make your move, bro. Come on.
I got to make my move.
Because right now, I'm trying to get somebody to go with me to Raw and probably WrestleMania. I need my +1.
He said, screw you, Juggernaut. I'm taking somebody else to WrestleMania.
He's only in a different state.
Troll?
Yeah, I mean, we all going still. We're going to be going.
We're going to WrestleMania, so I mean, I need my +1 for that. Because
I
you
just
know,
noticed this guy has an AJ Styles shirt on. That's funny.
yeah. And then
He is a
especially when it comes to late night after WrestleMania, I'm gonna want to go back and kick it at the hotel.
Oh, we gonna kick it with Leo.
We're gonna
Yeah.
kick with Leo at the hotel.
Funny as hell.
Get yo.
Get yo in the house. What's up, Get yo? How's your weekend going?
Said Tino, my dude. Hey Tino.
Hey, what's
he's
up,
your dude.
man? Everybody wants a little piece of Tino. I try. I wish
It's
I could cut
Tino
myself in like 50
time.
pieces.
Isn't
Just give
that
everybody
what,
a little piece, you know.
That's the thing. So like,
Whatever happened to all these shows too? Like whatever happened to Ride Along? Or what happened to like the cartoon show? Like I used to love all these shows.
Camp was it Camp WWE or
Oh
whatever?
my god, bro! Camp WWE was so great.
I loved it.
Like what? Like why don't they do like why
Oh.
don't they do like the biography type of things that they do?
please
But, like,
don't. I know I'm in this YouTube group, but please don't say this right now. I don't want to hear that.
Hear what?
Cause okay, so I'm in a group on Twitter for Dana Brooke fans.
Get
pretty-
facts. Just shoot your shot, because these are the facts. Big facts.
Just shoot your shot, because in the end,
They ain't loyal for nothing.
This
Listen.
is true.
hey, one person got mad at me.
Everything to somebody, but they ain't
No
loyal. You can't trust
mercy.
nobody.
You know what's funny though? One girl got mad at me because I literally said the truth. Because I literally told her she's not for the streets. I told her she was for the streets at first, right? But I took that back. I said,
for the streets.
I told her, you're not for the streets. You're for the freeway.
Damn. You said the freeway. He said the freeway.
Oh my god! I just funny as hell.
If you don't know get the reference, you don't. Then I can't tell you.
Oh my, I'm dead.
So the reference pretty means not only do they're not for, they're just for everybody. That's pretty much what the streets means. But if you're for the freeway, you're pretty much just a ran through.
Big
You
facts.
ran through. You get trained.
Somebody literally, because so people in my Twitter group chat, they were like saying their hope Dana Brooke doesn't get released, but if she does, Impact is the way for her to go because she definitely can get over.
Oh,
And she'll
god.
be a freeway then.
So would you? So are you one? So if Dana Brooks leaves and goes somewhere else, would you watch her like in another
course.
like company? Okay.
Absolutely. But I'm thinking if she was to leave WWE, Impact is the best option for her because she could definitely be part of that knockout women's division.
See, I don't watch Impact or Ring of Honor. I can't. So I can't.
I'm
get
gonna
too much
probably watch it.
info on that.
I'll probably live stream Impact on Thursday.
That's like my that's why, like we were talking about earlier, we're watching too much sports or anything. That's why I stopped watching wrestling. There's too much. I can't. I needed a couple of days.
You gonna do a watch along on Thursday?
So she literally just put a tweet out just now.
You want to do live stream Impact on Thursday?
I'm down.
You see, I subscribe to what's it called on YouTube. So I subscribe to the Impact Insiders. So it's like $5 a month, and you get to watch like every Thursday night Impact because I don't have Access TV.
I have Access TV, so that's the only reason why I'm able to watch it.
Yeah, so I do it through the Impact Insiders. I could either do the 99-cent version, so only 99 cents a month, which isn't bad, and you get to watch Impact Live. But then you'll get all the pay-per-views with it, or like the specials or whatever.
Oh, true.
But yeah, there is so much wrestling on, like
Oh,
so
just
much,
so-
like let alone
like,
just
I
for
just-
WWE only, just for WWE.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I just can't.
She literally thanked everybody in the chat in my group
He said, "Hell yeah."
because
Wait.
she literally just
Dana
So what?
Brooke,
yeah.
damn, for real, you gotta screenshot that. Screenshot.
She literally said, "Just want to say thank you. If you all knew what I have been going through this past month, but coming on Twitter and seeing the love and support and everyone believing in me, I know I have to keep pushing on. So much to fight for."
There you go.
Yeah, because I know she's been going through some tough times over the past month or so. So that's probably why she's haven't really been wrestling like that.
One guy that we could see possibly return tomorrow. I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about him, Mr. Tommaso Ciampa.
I think Tommaso should be on Raw and be with Johnny.
I want to see DIY back together.
But they're
Yeah,
reforming the
me
way
too.
though.
Well, either way, the way DIY, either way, I don't care.
Oh yeah, pretty much me and we're gonna do the tweet again, or like get because we had Dana Brooke trending on Friday because of us and our stuff on Twitter. So we're gonna try to do it again. Oh, dope! Dana Brooke was cool. Absolutely. But we actually got her trending, and we're gonna try to get her trending during the draft tomorrow.
That's pretty cool that you got her to like actually like respond to you.
Yeah, she respond to the group chat.
Like I don't even think people realize like how much like that means to like some of us. Like I don't know if you guys saw So Ruko. I tagged her in one of the things this week and she saw it. I thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. So it's like just seeing like even just getting any type of an acknowledgement.
Exactly, and like she literally like one of the things I said yesterday about possibly her facing Bianca or Charlotte for the title or something. She literally liked it and retweeted it.
You gotta look at like because I feel like there's a lot of people that like do appreciate it, and I feel like there's a lot of people like if you do it, somebody like, what the hell? Why are you tagging me? Like I've got Brutus Creed a bunch of times like has liked my like NXT post that I post for
But I was literally thinking about
him
that
and
too.
His brother.
She's one of the main wrestlers that I want to meet at WrestleMania 40.
Juggernaut, if he meets Dana Brooke, he ain't coming back.
This is true. I have some wrestlers. I have some wrestlers that have liked my post before, like Alex Zane. I don't know if you know who that is, or he was in
Alexander Wolf.
No, Alex Zane. What was he in WWE?
I don't know about that. I'm gonna come back. Tino, but I will be in a different mood after that.
Candice Michelle, she commented on one of my posts before.
Candice Michelle, hey.
She was like everybody's crush back in the day.
Where was it? Hold on, I need to find it.
Between her, Candice, or no, her and Candice, same person. Her and Melina. I don't know
especially when she did the splits. It was over with.
I'm gonna get that new Britt Baker t-shirt. I'm gonna get that new Britt Baker t-shirt.
Please don't. Are you guys getting followed?
I'm gonna wear it to work.
I have not been followed by any wrestlers, but I got followed by AJ Pierzynski, the catcher for the 2005 White Sox. So that was pretty cool.
My buddy, he just got followed by John Cena.
Why does everybody get followed by John Cena except his biggest fan over here?
You know what?
I'm the one that preaches hustle, loyalty, respect, and this man ain't following me.
On May 15th, I'm gonna follow him on my birthday and see if he follows me.
Bro, what the hell? See, Isaac's got Cena following him. What the hell?
I might have to get this. I know the Flex Zone is probably gonna roast me, but I'm gonna get this just for fun of it.
See, he said I could keep going. Isaac and Taya. Who else you got? Isaac, what's up?
I'm gonna get this.
And
just for the Flex Zone because I know people are gonna talk about it.
There you go.
A Dana Brooke plaque?
It's a poster. Yes.
A poster.
I might have to get it just for the fun of it.
He said I might. I mean that I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing to add to your collection though.
I'm probably gonna put it back there in the background.
He said in the background.
Man, where is that? I had a picture. Maybe I put it on my privates.
But I don't know. It's like
would you put on your privates? Wait a minute, Juggernaut.
What you mean by that?
On Instagram, I privated the picture.
You put the what picture?
But the only problem
is me and Candice.
Bro, why we don't even know what you do when you're just in time.
The only problem I have with buying this plaque is $30.
That's not bad. Bro, some of these plaques are like $150, $200.
Not all of them, but I mean, it's not bad, but I usually try to wait for a sale or whatever.
Oh, the sales are the best.
Because that's how I really get a lot of my shirts. And I've got some
those sales where they do like two t-shirts for $10 or
I'm gonna buy me an FTR t-shirt.
Oh, FTR. Gotta love it.
Also, I want to buy me a Scissor Me Daddy Ass also.
The only reason why I want that is because it's pink and I love wearing the color pink.
Real men wear pink, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a pink Dolph Ziggler shirt.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah, it says
I might have
it's
to
not
get
showing off unless you back it up.
Let me turn the brightness on a little bit. I might get the Raw draft shirt. Like the superstars used to wear like the Raw or SmackDown
I'm
shirts.
so happy they didn't do that. I don't know why. I don't know. I never really liked that.
I might get
when they get drafted. Yeah.
Yeah,
which
like that.
if I was to get one, which one should I get? Should I get Raw to support Team Red, or should I get SmackDown to support Team Blue?
I feel like Raw would probably like. I don't know. Like if
I don't know because I always felt like I always bleed Team Blue. I've always been a SmackDown guy. If I was in WWE, SmackDown is the place I would want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. SmackDown's always my show, no matter what.
Because I have so many memories, like Batista being World Heavyweight Champion, Edge, Undertaker, the Teddy Long always coming on every week. You finna go one-on-one player with the Undertaker. Always putting somebody in a match with the Undertaker. And Booker T being on SmackDown with the World Championship. The whole King Booker gimmick. I used to love it.
Did you guys know Gigi Dolan and Nash Carter are dating?
Right now?
I saw that. Yeah. Man. No, I call her Cheeks Dolan.
This guy, bro.
You know, if I was to date anybody in NXT right now, it's between Sol Ruka, because she's very athletic. Don't get it twisted. Tiffany Stratton, easily, and probably Nikita.
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. And I think if I was to pick a fourth, I would say Lash Legend, because she's an athlete. Hey, I gotta throw my Black Queens in there, okay?
I thought he was gonna. All I heard was Lash. I was like, oh no. Lash.
People didn't like, what's his name? Which one said something negative? Was it Scott Steiner or Rick Steiner?
About who?
About the Impact wrestler.
Wait.
It was Scott Steiner.
Ludwig Kaiser is dating Tiffany Stratton. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo.
I need to know what that guy, what he's got going on. What? Hey, Isaac, bro, you need to let me know.
If anybody in this chat right now has any pool to get some type of reaction or text back from any wrestlers, please put in a good word with me with a woman's wrestler that is single right now.
He said, "Put a word in for me." Isaac. He said,
"Put a word in for me."
Leo, shoot your shot, bro. Shoot it.
I like my MILFs, so if they're a single mom, I love my MILFs. If they're in their 30s, please let me know.
If they're in their 30s, damn, dude.
Shoot.
That's funny.
Shoot your shot.
That is one thing I can't do for me this year.
Like, what the hell?
Because I do plan on meeting Nikita when I go to WrestleMania 40.
Why is this? Man, that's funny.
Damn,
I'm telling y'all.
Where'd I put the picture at?
It's so sad that all they like Sol tore ACL, Nikita tore ACL. Like, I don't know what they're doing in those. That's
because of the training. The training they're doing intense
the
training.
Training room needs to be fired because that's like awful.
Because we're talking about how the women's wrestlers, they feel like they're doing intense training. That's why literally a lot of them are getting injured. Even Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
Indy Hartwell is not bad looking either. I would date her easily.
Damn, where did
but here's the thing. I don't know if I want to deal with Dexter Lumis stalking me everywhere.
But bro, I mean, that's what you got to do. Everyone is getting injured now. Yep, everyone is. Man,
I don't want to deal with Dexter.
Bro, that ass. Listen, I
mean, Aaliyah is another one. She is fine.
Aaliyah. If I find out Aaliyah's dating Andre Chase or some shit, I'm gonna run. You know, like that would be like that'd be wild.
I'm thinking about like once my YouTube takes off, I plan on doing this video. I think I have it written down somewhere. Let me see.
Where the heck do I find these pictures at?
Because like I put a picture of you.
Like it was me and Candace Michelle, and I'm trying to look for that comment.
And Heath Slater and Rhino are the fact that the Usos lost to Heath Slater and Rhino. Can we think about that for a second? Like the fact that like
Oh,
the longest reigning.
I have 2 videos I want to do in the future after my YouTube takes off. For one of them, I want to do is how many can I go to 4
Hopefully.
WWE shows in 50 hours?
Huh?
Going to
Wait,
4 wrestling shows in 50 hours.
Bro, okay, I don't even. Is that even possible?
I can go to Raw. I can go to NXT.
That's 40.
Then go to AEW.
That's
And
70.
then probably go to Impact.
That's 80. That's 4 days, bro. That's not 50 hours.
I know that, but I'm trying to see if it's possible.
4 shows in 4 days.
Yeah. But another one is I want to do a video. I think after my YouTube takes off, spending like a full day with a WWE wrestler.
Damn, I don't know where that picture was.
That'd
Man,
be cool.
that's gonna bug me. I don't know
That
how.
would be so cool to spend a day with a WWE wrestler. That would be so cool. And I can vlog that.
Oh, I found it. I found the picture. I
Well,
archived it. There we go.
That
I
ass,
found it.
Isaac,
You archived
green
it.
shirt guy. I want to know where he's from.
I'm gonna unarchive.
That man goes to a lot of WWE shows. I do want to be like that guy that goes to a lot of WWE shows in the next year or so.
Okay, I'm done. Done archiving.
Especially post WrestleMania, because I want to go to more wrestling shows.
Yeah, there we go. There's me and Candace.
Well, and it's kind of too if like you're going to WrestleMania, you're if you do go to those shows, you're kind of seeing like the
And
beginning.
then there was a comment
Because they should in
commented.
reality, if they keep the brand split, they should
Look what she
possibly do the draft after WrestleMania.
Look
like-
what she said.
She said, "Love you, brother." Oh my God, she called you brother.
Juggernaut, Juggernaut. How you feeling, bro? Candace is your brother.
No, that's his sister.
Yeah, that's his sister. There we go.
No,
That's
but
her
like
sister.
literally when I started,
And then she gave me a hug after the show. Oh my God, dude! I about
Tell me, let me
Yeah,
guess.
Just go home and just explode.
let me guess. You didn't take a shower for a couple days.
No, he went
How'd
home
you
and
know?
took a quick shower. He was like, "Ooh."
You can't ask Michelle because like she did this really emotional promo, and I said that really touched me because like she was going through a lot of mental health and stuff. Like, damn, that really touched me.
But here's the thing, though. I look back and I look at like a lot of the wrestlers, and I think that would be a cool video to see. Just get to spend a day with the wrestlers. I think that would be so cool to do.
Yup.
But I literally, when I started watching Impact again, I didn't know that. What's her name? She's a good wrestler, but I forgot her name.
Jordan Grace.
No,
What she look like?
hold on. Giselle Shaw, that's her name.
Giselle Shaw. Yeah, she's trans.
She doesn't look like it, but
Yeah, she don't look like it. But yeah, Scott Steiner was.
But she's a good wrestler. But I didn't like the fact that he had to go overboard and do all that. Like that wasn't necessary.
You remember they were promoting KFC so much? Ziggler was dressed up.
Bro,
That's
bro,
right.
you know what would have made that worse though? Them promoting that KFC commercial during Black History Month. People would have been pissed.
Jesus.
So bad. So bad.
That's
So bad.
That would literally
So
be
bad.
the equivalent. That would literally be the equivalent of promoting Taco Bell during
Oh my God.
Latin Heritage
Can we
Month.
stop talking about these foods? Because now I want some, and I might go get food after we're done here.
I'm probably gonna do the same thing, so I could care less, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
That's funny.
Then I also met who else? I met Victoria last year.
Bro, this guy, we haven't been talking about your meeting superstars for 10 minutes.
I met
meeting
Victoria,
superstars
and I
tonight.
was wearing my Cubs hat, and she goes like, I'm a Cubs fan. She goes like, did you wear that hat for? She said, did you wear that hat for me? I go like, no, I just wore. I didn't even know you're a Cubs fan.
You know what's funny? Oh, you see what you did? You see what you did, Doug? You didn't want him in here.
Yo,
No, but I
I'm
don't
lit.
want to
T and
listen to
Pyro.
this nonsense.
Let's go, man.
We don't get lit. We stay lit.
lit.
What's up, TMP? Pyro?
Pyro.
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 TN Pyro. What's up?
Yeah, dude. He has a really good YouTube channel. He does some really good wrestling content. Definitely check out his channel.
Gotta go.
I'm gonna lock in with you, T and Pyro. I'm gonna lock in
TN
with
Pyro.
you.
What's your YouTube, bro?
It's right here.
Matter of
T and
fact,
Pyro.
if you're still
Oh,
here right
is
now,
that
I'm
what
gonna
it
do
is?
this live for you.
Yeah, that's what his YouTube channel is.
I'm gonna do this for you, T and Pyro, live on stream.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna put it up. Or you know what? We're gonna share his channel. We're gonna put his link. We're gonna put his link down here.
You know what? I'm always supporting everybody. I want to
Are
support
you?
everybody.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you? I don't believe it. It's main event time, everybody. It's AJ Styles.
I got your YouTube right here, bro.
The Empire, yeah.
The Empire. Look at that.
There's his. Oh, there we go.
Just subscribe to you, bro. Just subscribe to you.
There it is. Go subscribe to this channel right there for the people that are watching.
Hit the notifications
this
too.
SummerSlam match between John Cena and AJ Styles is literally phenomenal.
Man, this match is amazing.
Literally has the word literally written on my shirt.
Phenomenal.
Yep. There we go.
Winner.
But literally, like, Scott Steiner did not have to go overboard and say all that stuff about Giselle Shaw for any reason. I don't think that was okay.
It's beat up John Cena every day. You know what today is?
You remember when him and Miz had that promo and Miz got on AJ, say you look like a soccer mom, and then started talking about how, like, you talk about beating up John Cena. I was beating up John Cena before beating up John Cena was cool.
I do remember that.
I feel like when it comes to I know I said this about the tag team titles earlier. They're pretty much M&M titles. But at least with the SmackDown tag titles, it looks a little bit better because the blue kind of complements the silver.
I remember I used to call them penny titles.
You could say it with the gold when it was the black and gold one.
What's up, everything pro wrestling? We got everybody in the chat here tonight, Juggernaut.
Everybody in the chat. Everything pro wrestling.
Where's SCW Wrestling? I know he's in there.
Yeah, where's Steve at? Steve's probably sleeping, bro.
He's probably sleeping. He lives in
he lives
Australia.
In the UK. It's like 8.
Is it Australia is that where he lives at?
I think so. I never really asked him like what part where he lived at.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he did tell me. He did tell me I'm pretty much on his radar and he wants to do a video in the future. So
I did see that. Weren't you? Didn't you come in the stream we did on?
Yeah, for the draft.
Draft, yeah.
Why they got Dolph Ziggler looking like a Colonel Sanders? I don't understand this.
He's like Colonel Sanders.
What are they doing?
Because who knows, bro. Leo, I'll be listening. Hey,
I'll be listening to you.
I
appreciate it, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, we all trying to grow on here, guys.
We
all big wrestling community.
We are one big wrestling community family.
Yeah, and go subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling. He does some great
AEW
reviews. He does great pay-per-view reviews. He does great stuff.
Like I said, when I say I'm supporting.
Amazing stuff.
EPW.
Everything.
Yep, EPW. Everything Pro Wrestling.
Leo's just doing it all.
By the fans.
Leo's
for the fans.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm already subscribed to you, man. I'm already subscribed to you.
Bro, there's so many times I do that I look and I think I'm not subscribed and then I'm subscribed.
Yeah, I do that same stuff
all the time. I'm like, I think, and then there's sometimes I look at people I think I'm subscribed to and I'm not, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm like, my bad.
Tia and Pyro, I just subscribed to you too, bro. By the way,
we're gonna get you to 100, bro. We're gonna get you to 100.
I think I don't know.
Because you at 42 right now, so we're gonna get you to the 100.
There we go.
Pro wrestling.
Because literally my videos went crazy last week in views.
Oh, everything pro wrestling up in the 1Ks.
Yeah. Literally, okay, so I literally did a reaction about 5 wrestlers that need to push, 5 that need to stop, and 5 they probably need to rebrand. That video got 334 views.
It may have got even more. Have you noticed, guys, that the YouTube and the YouTube Studio is different? Mm-hmm. It shows you more views that you have in YouTube Studio. So I would always look in the YouTube Studio. You might have more on that video.
No, I'm looking in YouTube Studio.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I have 334 views on that one.
And then I look at YouTube, like the regular YouTube, and like there's some that are like the views are way off.
And then the one I did for when Triple H revealed the World Championship, that got 233.
I saw that.
The one about him talking about, or like at least the making the announcement, that was 130.
The biggest thing I think people like is they like short, quick to the point videos that just get to like what.
But people like
that.
For me, like my videos that I've noticed that get a lot of views are like my reactions and then like my wrestling commentary videos.
Short.
Because the one I talked about, the one I just posted 4 days ago about Vince pretty much getting sued, that got 115.
115? Damn. They're breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none.
He's back on the house that AJ Styles
when
built.
He came out, I was like in awe. Like I was just like, holy.
I literally
because
did we live stream? Yeah, we did. I almost literally started tearing up on live stream, and I don't like getting emotional on stream. I usually wait till I'm off stream and then do whatever I want afterwards. But literally, I almost teared up when I seen him come back because I said, literally, they pulled the trigger. He's back on the house that AJ Styles built. 2016, 2017, 2018, it was all about the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah,
literally from beginning to end.
It literally was. Because before it was Roman, it was AJ. Man, I this is literally looking at the main event for 2016. Dean Ambrose was WWE champion. Man, I wish they gave him another one with the World Championship. And here's the thing. I think he mentioned it in his book. When he had that match with AJ at Backlash, you know how like even though AJ was a heel, but he was getting babyface reactions, and Dean Ambrose was the face was getting heel reactions. He wanted to do a double turn during that match, but WWE said no.
What's up, Slam Zone?
They could have done that. Imagine Dean Ambrose as a heel going after AJ as a face. Slam Zone.
What's up?
So how do you feel? How do you guys feel about the possible split brand PLEs or pay-per-views? Also, thoughts on the new World Championship? Okay,
me personally,
Leo, you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. Me personally, I think the World Championship it looks great. The design. I feel like ever since them doing that Universal Championship atrocious, I think everything that they've done since then has been a very good looking championship. The women's tag team titles, great looking, a great looking design. Do the titles mean nothing? No, but a great design nonetheless. Yeah. The UK titles, great. The NXT Championship, pretty much it looks like the NXT or the World Championship. This is pretty much an homage to that. How I feel about the brand split? I think it can go either way. I have to see how it looks, but I think the only positive I can really give it off the top of my head is it will give more opportunities for everybody, not just the women's division, but the men's division as well, because you can give more people opportunities to go after the World Championship or the mid card or the people. And I think this is a reason why I always advocate for a women's mid card championship, because if you're not pretty much in a random tag team or anything like that, or being fed to like the women's champions, you're pretty much floundering, have nothing to do. So I think a women's mid card championship would probably be a good thing for everybody, but that's neither here or there. But if you're talking about the World Championship, TN Pyro, I agree with you with that take. The only thing I can think about that would be a positive, it would give more wrestlers a opportunity. And then the way I look at it back then, SmackDown just beat Raw in every pay-per-view. Raw, they had like maybe like a 1 or 2 good matches, and everything else was just, I don't know why that this could have pretty much been on Raw, and I probably would have been okay with it. But SmackDown beat them every time. So I don't know how everything would be different. Now, granted, Triple H is pretty much running it. If we're seeing Triple H run this, it could be 10 times better than what Vince gave us. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
Because the only reason why they really done that, and think about it, they did this, and as soon as a few months passed by, they just had wrestlers show up on each show. just for a quick rating boost, and that didn't work.
And that's the biggest thing.
I feel like that it's going to happen again because the same thing keeps happening. It's like a constant wheel. The wheel is going to keep. The same thing is going to keep happening. You know, the ratings are going to drop, and then they're like, oh well, when you bring the both shows back together, so then they're going to drop the brand split, and then they bring the brand split back, drop it, bring it back. It's just a constant cycle.
And that's the biggest problem with it is if they could just keep it where it is separate, like it would be so much better. But that's the thing, like the stupid wild card rule or the stupid thing like this and that, or like it lasting a whole month and then everybody's switching brands. It's like I get that you want to do it because maybe you're trying to compete with the NFL draft or whatever, but like take this thing seriously. And he said it's going to change the game. So that's the only reason why I believe in it. This
change the game.
They should have went all out. They should have went all out. No pun intended. But they should have went all out and had a women's mid card try to be introduced, a new world heavyweight championship, have the option for wrestlers to get drafted to NXT. Not just I know we see people get called up to Raw and SmackDown, but what if they added NXT in part of the draft? People who aren't really getting to do much on the
like you said, imagine like Mustafa and like Dana or like other people that we don't see like get the opportunity, like even like maybe even Tozawa or somebody like that go down there.
Imagine this. I literally somebody mentioned it to me. So we know Isla Dawn and pretty much Alba Fire on our tag team. How do they draft and have free agents? That's my thing. Here's how I think what they do. Everything pro wrestling. What they do with the free agents pretty much have the ability, in kayfabe or whatever, to go to whatever brand they want. So if they want to go to Raw, that's like a thing,
and that's the thing. Like this, like it's a way of trying to get around the wild card rule, though. And that's like the only thing that I have with it, where it's like if they're gonna sign with a brand, I think that would be interesting. Like Omos, like. Agreed to what
I don't care where he can go. He can stay in main event. I
mean, I definitely agree with you on that. I'm just saying, like now, if they just said that,
stay off on TV. I don't care about saying no more. I'm on TV. I don't care.
I love MVP still. Most valuable player.
And there's a question from Slam Zone. It says, who do you guys think should win Money in the Bank this year? And I would. I love AJ Styles to win and cashing on Roman.
They're different. Okay, Slam Zone Wrestling. I thank you for that question. Money in the Bank. They're different. Here's the thing. There's different routes they could go with. If you want to do Cody Rhodes, I think because he's supposed to win last year and didn't win because he got injured. They want to do that. There's an option. You have LA Knight, who's pretty much on the come up, and people are behind him. That's an option. You can go with somebody who's an up and coming superstar. You could go with someone like AJ Styles. He's even though he's not up and coming, but it would be cool to see him win an accolade like that. Someone else, Montez Ford, who's pretty much on the come up of being the breakout star of this year.
I wanted to see him be split up from Angelo so bad.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were going to do, but then they got drafted both to SmackDown.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I thought they would do. I thought they would do Montez Ford to Raw, and then they would do Angelo Dawkins to SmackDown.
And did you guys see that they put in a rule that apparently all tag teams can't be broken up?
Did they? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's why Montez wasn't broken up, was because they made a rule right before
Omos can float from Raw to SmackDown.
Like you know what? Really float?
Like, you know where he can go?
Really float? Like Raw to SmackDown?
TM Pyro,
like
you know where he can go?
Ghost.
He can go to NXT or go straight to the garbage can.
No, if he goes to NXT, that'll make NXT bad.
Go to the parking lot. He'll get beat up.
And also, NXT is the best weekly show. It's the best weekly show.
NXT has definitely been on the come up as of late.
You can't come on, Jugga. I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
So, would you agree that
the best weekly show is
SmackDown?
SmackDown is good, but like,
come on, bro. I'm
SmackDown. I say
okay. Nights.
First it's NXT. Second is AEW. And then third is SmackDown. Well, okay, so second's Dynamite, third is SmackDown, and then I'll say Raw, and then Rampage. I don't watch Rampage,
You know where Rampage can go? I consider main event more watchable than
Like
Rampage.
why? Like, I haven't watched Rampage.
Main event is more
And
watchable than
why are they
Rampage.
making Collision
I can
now
go
on
back and watch
Saturday?
it. At the O2 going to be fun. Oh,
Yeah, the
absolutely.
O2 Arena. Yeah, the O2 Arena in the
Man,
UK. You know, those UK fans are always crazy over there, so that's
man,
definitely gonna be fun.
Collision is not going to be a fun time. I'm not watching it. I don't even care.
It's gonna be like at 6:05 on Saturdays.
Like, who's going to watch it in the summer
Whoa,
on
not
Saturday?
I'm not an
trying to go out and
bro.
party.
I just think Omos, he's just not really hitting for me. I mean, I'm not a hate on the guy. It's just I can't really buy into him as a character because every time I see him in his matches, they're not really enjoyable. They don't really excite me. I pretty much get Great Khali vibes without the World Heavyweight Championship. Why is this guy on God's green earth?
NXT hasn't been the same since 2019. I mean, that's true.
Black and gold NXT will never be.
Yeah, black and gold NXT was amazing.
When did I start watching NXT? I started watching NXT in 2014.
I thought you started watching later than that.
No, I started watching in 2014.
Oh, gotcha.
I had the opportunity to go to the one that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa fought at, the Chicago Street Fight. And
wasn't that in June of 2018? Because I think that was right around Money in the Bank that year.
That was NXT TakeOver Chicago.
Exactly.
NXT TakeOver Chicago.
So we had the opportunity to go to NXT TakeOver Saturday night and then go to Money in the Bank the following night. And my cousin, I go over there on Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, getting excited for NXT. Literally tells his dad, "No, I don't like NXT. I don't want to go." So his dad doesn't get the NXT tickets, and then something happens, and we don't get Money in the Bank.
I was actually there for NXT TakeOver Chicago because I remember seeing the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne at the show going up against. Was it Tyler Bate? Yeah, it was Tyler Bate.
I'm literally so mad because I look back on 2017. Because what was it? Let me see.
I don't remember much of 2017 because I think I was still watching wrestling at that point, but like I was kind of taking a slight break.
Because I was supposed to go to NXT TakeOver War Games in 2017 and Survivor Series.
Was that 19 in Chicago, or are you talking about a different state? Because Chicago was 19.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Oh,
the one I was gonna go to, right?
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go to the ones that they had in Houston. I was gonna go to War Games and I was gonna go to Survivor Series. But literally, I got the dates mixed up. As soon as I tried to get tickets, both nights sold out.
Damn.
Yeah, that was in 2018.
2017.
Yeah, because I remember being Houston. I remember Travis Scott being there because I'm a big Travis Scott fan.
And then literally, I was there at the Royal Rumble in 2020 where Edge returned. I marked out. I almost started crying. I literally did, actually.
I think we all did.
Bro.
You know, I was at
like
Monday Night Raw back in 2016, where Sting finally made his debut on Monday Night Raw. Like, actually showed up in the ring. He helped out Randy Orton, and dude, this guy he spilled his beer on me. I got great, but I was still marking out though, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, dude, it's Sting," because I had a feeling that he was gonna be showing up. I go,
"Oh my god, that was crazy." When he came out, that was nuts.
And he helped out Randy Orton to take out the Authority. It was like a couple weeks before WrestleMania 31.
They should have had him win it at WrestleMania 31. Sting should have won at WrestleMania 31.
Yes, he should. Yes, he should have. Big facts.
And then a few weeks ago, I went to. Well, it was back in March. I went to Dynamite. I
feel bad for
Omega.
AJ, though.
I saw Omega and Vikingo in that amazing match on Dynamite. That was one of the best matches I've seen in person.
See, that's the thing I want to do is I keep telling myself I won't go to another wrestling like WWE show until I go to like at least a Dynamite or a pay-per-view. I've not been to an AEW, and I want to see the different atmospheres because I've been to a signing like when I went and met the Hardy Boys last year.
Oh,
the people.
My opinion. He says MLW Underground Fusion. 2, he has AEW. 3, he has Impact. 4, Ring of Honor, and 5, Rampage.
Are you wearing a CM Punk t-shirt in your?
He is.
I think he's wearing the Punk shirt.
Yeah,
also,
up,
do you think Punk's gonna be coming back to AEW or like what company?
I think if he does, it's gonna be that show in June.
Yeah, they'll probably do that, or I was gonna say maybe Double or Nothing.
He was backstage at Impact as well. What if he disperses everybody and goes to Impact Wrestling?
Oh my god, imagine.
Dude, that would blow up. Impact would blow up so much.
Oh yeah, they would.
I mean, Impact.
They will
is so
become. They will be
Impact
probably
is
become
so
the A
underrated.
show almost. People
Yeah,
wouldn't care about A because think about it. AEW is in limbo right now for the most part. They have some good things going, but really, when you look at a ratings standpoint, CM Punk is a huge ratings boost for them.
No, you're absolutely right.
And if he was to go to Impact, I went to NXT in June 2019 at Full Sail when they did a 2-day taping. Those tapings were on the road to NXT TakeOver Toronto. I got to meet Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. You lucky, lucky man.
That's pretty cool. But back to what you were saying there.
You said what?
I said back to what you were saying about.
But he's gonna be a huge ratings boost wherever he goes. If he was to go to Impact, they're gonna skyrocket. People will probably tune out just cause.
Honestly, I might turn on Impact if he comes on just to see.
Because now you have Naomi over there. Now and then you have CM Punk and what if Mercedes Moné went to Impact? That's game over.
Yeah,
Impact,
I'm pretty sure she's going to end up going up in Impact.
That's game over. That's game over.
It's going to be like they're trying to build a super team in Impact.
They're going to. And you have people like Steve Macklin over there doing his thing. And you have Josh Alexander when he comes back. He gives me Kurt Angle vibes too.
Who does?
I'm probably going to be going to an independent show next Saturday. So
me and Jugs, we already talked about it for WrestleMania next year. We're going to go to Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor, and Impact.
I don't believe it.
I want to go to GCW.
We're probably going to go to GCW too, and we're probably going to go to, and we're also going to go to Stand and Deliver.
Dude, see, that's the one thing. It's like if I'm ever going to do a WrestleMania, like I want to go to Stand and Deliver and stuff like that.
But you do realize we're going to have to get up really early for that if we did that.
I get up early. I get up pretty early
because we're pretty much going to have to be there at what? I mean, Philadelphia's a different time zone, so it's going to be earlier.
No, we're actually ahead. We're ahead of Philadelphia.
So they would be an hour behind us then.
No, because it's 10:38 here, so it's 11:38.
Oh, so we're on the same time zone, Juggernaut.
Yeah. We're all in the same time zone, and so is Leo.
Well, we all are finally. Hey, that's good.
Yeah, we're all three in the same time zone. We're all in the central time zone.
Every time I'm on a stream with somebody, it's always either an hour ahead, hour before, or they're like 6 hours ahead. Like,
yikes!
Or they're a couple hours behind because I know I'm friends with some people from California, and they're like 2 hours behind. So it's like 8:30 right now.
I always make sure I ask that. That's why when you asked me, I wanted to make sure 8 or 9 because I thought you were starting it at 7. Because at 7 I didn't even get in the shower yet because I was slacking today after my live stream with the video game. I'd be slacking really bad.
So I might go to an independent show next weekend, next Saturday.
There you go.
And so the main event on the show, it's going to be a death match. Sami Callihan is going to be facing Masha Slamovich.
Oh, man. Hey, Juggernaut, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick before the show ends. So if you want to take me out, I'll be right back in a second.
Okay, cool.
So.
But literally, I think NXT Stand and Deliver could be great. WrestleMania is going to be great. I don't know how the Flex Zone would feel of Roman and Cody main eventing night 2.
Impact can't afford Punk. Yeah, I mean, their budget ain't like that.
Their budget is not what they used to be. And I think what really kind of messed up them is they kind of just
Hulk Hogan. That's what messed up. That's what messed up Impact. Hulk Hogan.
Because you had
Dixie Carter as well. She messed up Impact a little bit.
Because I remember me watching Impact back in the day when you had Booker T and you had AJ, you had Samoa Joe, you had Kurt Angle or Perk Angle, whatever you want to call it. But I was watching during that time when he was there. And remember, they had the X Division Championship. Those were some great matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when Hulk Hogan came into Impact Wrestling,
it changed everything.
They tried to make it too much like WWE.
It was WWE great with Sting. Jeff Hardy, great.
You remember that time when Jeff Hardy? he came out high to the ring and like he came out high on drugs and
Yeah, I remember that.
Who was he facing? Was it Sting? No,
I think it was
it was
because
like
their match ended real quick.
Yeah, and Sting he was upset because like he hit him with a quick stinger, scorpion drop. Yeah, he was mad at that.
But remember when he won the Impact Championship, Jeff Hardy, and then he changed it into his own version of it?
Yeah, the Enigma Championship or whatever it was. Yeah. Man, this Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles match is so good.
It's really an underrated match, in my opinion.
This match is amazing.
It's really that feud was really underrated, I feel like.
Oh, we got Tino back.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Tino? You on the bottom here? We'll put you on top. There you go.
How'd you do that?
You don't have you just move the thing if you're the host.
I didn't know you could do that. Fun fact.
The more you know.
Bro,
I'm the one who told you about StreamYard. I told you about StreamYard a long time ago.
Juggernaut, bro. Thank you. That's right. I forgot, guys. I got to give all the credit to Juggernaut because if it was not for this guy, I wouldn't even know what StreamYard was. That's right.
Because, like, I said we need to do a collab someday.
That's right. I remember.
And I asked you, like, do you use StreamYard? He goes, like, what's that? And I told him it's a StreamYard.
No idea. That's right.
It's where you can stream videos from. I said it's really simple.
Because he's pretty much the person that introduced me to Reflect to begin with. Because I think I did a video with him. Money in the Bank was like my first time doing a video with Jugs, and I've just been doing videos with him ever since. And then I got introduced to the Flex Zone over SummerSlam. So it's about to be my 1 year anniversary.
Wait, who's this Flex Zone you guys keep talking?
The Flex Zone podcast.
Yeah,
we'll put their channel in the. We'll put them down below as well.
Who knows? Tino, maybe you could come in for a night.
All right, there we go.
We do AEW. We do pay-per-views.
I think he does AEW as well.
I mean, I do it all, but I mean that don't mean I got to go on my show. I'll just tell everybody come over there.
This is true.
All 8 of us.
Hey man, maybe for next weekend we're gonna be doing Backlash. Maybe you could hop in.
Oh,
it's your birthday. You could turn up with us.
I know. I got to turn up. I'm gonna get all drunk and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Can't get drunk until after.
Can't get drunk until after, exactly.
But my thing is, especially, I know we watch the pay-per-views on Saturdays. I'm still getting used to them being on Saturdays because I'm so used to them being on Sundays.
So weird.
There it is. The Flex Zone podcast right down there in the chat.
You keep sharing all these links. I keep having to go,
having to go to
and
YouTube.
Literally,
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about like them doing Night of Champions. And literally, they're going to be taking place in the morning, like around 12, or probably earlier than that.
Yeah.
I remember they started a show at 9 a.m. one time, and I literally woke up probably.
Yeah, I wish I bring Marvin all back to commentary because, like, the stuff he said, he says "Mamma Mia," you know the way he used to say that.
He's so
hilarious.
You know what would be my dream commentary team?
Who's that?
Literally, Booker T, Mauro Ranallo, and Prime Jim Ross.
That's interesting. That would be interesting.
I would say I like Kevin Kelly on commentary. I would say Marvin. Well,
I was about to say, if you say JBL, we're going to have an issue.
JBL, not JBL.
Because if I was a wrestler, I would want to go. I would just literally just get out the ring and just smack him out the chair for no reason.
I like Gorilla Monsoon on commentary. He was pretty good.
What about Taz?
I didn't mind Taz on commentary.
Michael Cole is underrated, but the thing that kind of is iffy for me, Mauro does boxing commentary.
Yeah, he does boxing commentary.
He does?
Yeah, for is it Showtime? Yeah, he does it like for Showtime.
And remember, Tom Phillips, he does Impact.
He would be so good right now.
Him and who was it, Matthew Raywalt or he was a part of the Vaudevillains. Aiden English. That's his whole name.
English. Bro, that tag team would have been so good. That was another tag team from NXT.
Remember Blue Pants?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue pants. That was such a meme.
I still think it's funny that half of
NXT?
Adam Rose's rosebuds
What?
are now NXT.
Wasn't
Like
Blue
big
Pants
time.
at NXT? Wasn't she in
Yeah,
NXT?
Blue Pants was NXT. Yes, yes, yeah.
Because I seen a clip from her just getting beat by Dana on Twitter this morning.
Yeah, Blue Pants.
She got
And
destroyed.
she wore blue pants. I mean, that was such a dumb gimmick. Like whoever came up with that name needed to be fired, or they were probably high as hell or something. I don't know.
That's a Vince thing.
Who won this match? I guess we'll find out, but I forgot.
I think it was
Beep.
Beep. I think it was. I don't remember.
Beep.
Man,
Raw needs a new lead commentator. You know, I think they need.
Corey. I don't like Corey.
What? You don't like
I don't
Corey?
like Corey. They need Vic Joseph. I
He's
wouldn't mind Vic
annoying,
Joseph doing this in the
especially when
roster.
Carmella comes around.
Oh, bro, what you mean? He's just. What do you mean? He's just bragging because he's got a hot piece. What do you mean? Corey Graves living that life though.
He
You
has.
know, Vic Joseph's been doing this thing on
He
the
has
NXT.
Big Cass leftovers.
He's got what?
He has Big Cass's leftovers.
All dead. I'm done.
Big Cass didn't want to finish, so he continued.
Did you guys ever watch them on the first season of Total Divas or
Yes.
Total Bellas, whatever the hell it was?
No,
Only reason
no,
why I was
I don't
watching
ever
because of
watch.
the
I never watched
videos.
those.
You never watched that, Juggernaut? I feel like that would have been your favorite show.
You know, I don't mind Corey Graves when he's not Carmella's ass.
I mean,
Like,
okay, I'll
But
say this to
he
you,
gets to
Tyrone.
go home to that, so I would be too. I'd be like, look at my baby.
You know, Tim, I get, I understand why a lot of people like Corey. It just sometimes he annoys me, and what pissed me off is when he literally just went off on Dana Brooke for no reason one night. He literally says, "What has she done in her career?" My God, no one asked you to stop
So that's
talking
why
like
he
that.
doesn't like the Corey Graves. It all makes sense now.
You don't go and start talking about a wrestler
You know,
like that.
I would love to see Corey Graves get back in the ring because isn't he cleared?
Yeah.
He's been cleared.
Yeah, he's.
I
been
thought he
cleared
was
for
gonna
a
be
while.
a
We got
Royal
Dean
Rumble
Ambrose on top of the
surprise.
announce table, about to go jump over the barricade into the crowd on AJ Styles. That was nice.
That'd be funny.
Man,
Like, literally.
this is a long match here.
I told you that match was long. But I think next one we should do Night of Champions for May. June, I don't know. Which pay-per-view
There's
should we
not
do in
really.
June?
There's not very many memorable like.
I mean, they had that little
pay-per-views
stint
I
where
remember.
Hell in a Cell was in June.
Well, what
I don't want to go back
the
and
Night
watch
of
any Hell in
Champions
Cells.
were Bobby, Cena, and who was the world heavyweight champion? Was it Taker at the time or Batista?
He's
I
annoying,
think that
but
was the most one.
he makes some good calls, like for Cody's return. Yeah, he did.
My favorite Corey will be always the broken wing at Hell in the Cell.
You know, Michael Cole, he's really grown on me these last few years.
Michael Cole's the best.
You know, I
really
mean,
just
I hated
enjoy it.
when Vince was always in Michael Cole's ear.
Yeah, when he's like less scripted, he's better.
And when he's less scripted, he's a lot better. And like he's always passionate because like
And
it seems like he's always busting a nut sometimes
Oh.
on commentary. I go like,
Huh?
man, it's not that exciting. You
You
don't.
know, you heard this, right?
2, 3. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, AJ Styles. the new
AJ Styles
WWE
picks up the
champion.
W. World champion.
AJ Styles. No, they don't want none. No, they don't. This is when they started doing like the LED, the LED floors.
Yeah, this is
Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised someday if everything becomes LED in WWE. Like the ring, they're gonna make the ring LED. You know, like the mat.
half of it already is.
They're gonna,
You know
but
what
they're
I was
gonna make the
thinking?
canvas. They're gonna make the ring canvas LED.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm thinking, Jugs?
And it's gonna hurt to take a bump then.
I know we said we should do like a pay-per-view every month, like a watch-along, because I think these are fun. I think for May we should do Night of Champions, because Night of Champions is that month. June,
We
could
also
probably
have.
pick. June,
I
we
don't
can
know.
pick whatever. June we can pick whatever.
I want to do Judgment Day because Judgment Day used to be in June. I mean, not sorry, it used to be in May. Judgment Day.
Okay, we'll do Judgment Day then.
Pat
June.
McAfee, facts. My favorite. He's my all-time favorite. Number one, Pat McAfee.
I don't know about
Pat
June.
McAfee. Let's go. I like his theme song.
So good. What else we got,
Nobody
Juggernaut?
breaking this redneck. What's that?
I'm trying to figure out which should we do a Money in the Bank watch along in June since it was more noticeable in June or July?
July. Definitely July.
So what about June? So June, what should we do in June?
I don't know yet. Maybe Extreme Rules. I don't know.
Maybe.
So that was Backlash 2016.
Mine hasn't ended yet.
You as well.
Yours
Thank
hasn't
you,
ended yet?
I appreciate it, bro.
No.
So
now we're gonna watch Backlash 2017.
right now we're gonna watch it right now.
We're gonna do it all night.
I will never do back-to-back watch-alongs ever again. When I did 20 and 20 or 21 and 22 back-to-back, never again.
Mm-hmm.
2 o'clock in the morning, half asleep, never again.
Yeah.
That
was our retro watch along for WWE Backlash 2016. So, do you guys have any final thoughts before we sign off?
It was a great show.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good to relive a good 2016 pay-per-view. I mean, I forgot how good 2016 really was, and then us rewatching that was like, damn, it all started coming back to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see, and I really hope for this draft, man. It's just, I hope that it turns into something like this, because this is what it should be with Raw and SmackDown.
Leo, what about you?
It's a great show, man. I mean, 2016, I think this is the start of the whole brand split thing, and then they really kind of went all out. Like I even said, SmackDown really had the upper hand on these pay-per-views when it came to a competition standpoint, because you had, the big stars on SmackDown like AJ, Cena, Orton, Bray, Corbin, Ziggler, Ambrose, Miz. You had all these great stars just waiting, and SmackDown really kind of catapulted them in the way. Raw really didn't have that much. So I think SmackDown really just brought it when it came to these pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So Tina, go let everybody know where to find you on your YouTube channel.
Appreciate it. Well, Juggernaut, thank you so much for having me. And everybody, you guys can find me at Tino's Time on YouTube, Tino's Time 1996 on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, Tino's Time Wrestling, and Tino's Time. I do it all. We're live Monday through Sundays. We're on Twitch. We do the gaming and everything. So come and hang out. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Subscribe to all of you, hopefully. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Juggernaut and Leo, guys. I appreciate you finally having me on for a watch along after stealing you guys all month of March. And
hey, who knows? We might have to steal you tomorrow. We might have to steal you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.
We're gonna find out. It's gonna be a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Juggernaut, thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah, no problem. And Leo, go ahead and plug your stuff.
Yeah, my channel is Kickin' It with Leo. I do wrestling content, horror content, gaming content, pretty much every day of the week. On the road to 500. We're 468 right now, so we're very close to that milestone. We're trying to get to 500 by the end of next month in time for Night of Champions. So you guys go.
Hey, no, Leo, we got to get it before Backlash, bro.
You gotta get before Backlash.
Backlash
is next Saturday.
We get it by Backlash, bro. Let's go. Next week, 500, everybody. Hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button on Kicking It with Leo and Tino. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel.
I appreciate you, TN Pyro. I appreciate you for the subscription. I just got the notification. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we all big family here. In the
Wrestling
IWC.
Community's got to stay together. It's the only people we got.
Exactly. Yeah, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already. Also, hit that like button. Share the video. Share the video with your friends, your mother, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your sister, your brother. Share it with your dog. I mean, I don't know why. Just go share it with your dog if you want. And also, don't forget to go down to the comments. Let me know some videos that you guys want to see on my channel. Because I love hearing.
More subscribers. I appreciate everybody who's subscribing. That's another subscriber
and
now.
Then there you go. There you go. And also turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video.
We're 470. 470, 30 subscribers away from 500.
There you
I know
go.
we can do it.
You're gonna be about 500. You're gonna be about 500 before Backlash.
That facts.
But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and we will catch you guys in the next videos. So, deuces.